See,
All
I
right.
think most of this is loaded now. So what am I doing?
Let's
white.
have a look at this.
Grab a character.
Oh God.
You've got
This
either
is
the
our
ghoul
first
or the
objective.
super mutant.
What am I looking at? Oh,
So,
these.
So,
wherever
kill a
the
suspected synth that no one
Gonna
will
be
miss
super
to
mutants,
find out
be
the truth.
beefy as
Or,
fuck.
Cool.
this all sounds a
like
bit
pick up
overblown.
that.
Head to Diamond
So
City
you
to
pick up
discreetly
all
dig
three
up
of those
some
things.
information. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Then you can flip the card.
actually a particular one we're
you're
gonna be
over
going
here,
for.
Turbo. I'm on this
Oh,
board.
okay.
So yeah, you're on this board.
because
So you can flip the
okay,
card on the tile,
this is our objective.
and the
Change
model.
Reach space,
Purple.
the
I'll be
shield, which
purple, why not?
is,
Cool.
if I can
So
show
what am I
you.
doing? Even?
So flip your card,
They're the
flip the tile.
synths. So for each space, the
those are-
synths have
those
advanced
are your
further than
things.
Railroad. I get extra influence.
Place this card in your player. It is not.
So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going for the first objective.
For each radiation, I'm
So
guessing
we need to
you
go and kill a
suffer,
suspected
gain
synth.
1 XP.
Yep. So that's actually
what
super
else?
useful. So that goes on here. You then
Okay.
also
What was that?
what? What was that? Sorry, Laurie.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Ignore me.
You
hell was
roll one
that?
of these as well, Turbo. You get a second special token. If it's the
A
same as what you've got
donation.
already,
Oh,
so if
thank you,
none of the rest,
Gabu.
then no, that's fine. So just
£50.
put that on your board.
That's very nice of
So
you.
you start off with strength and perception,
Okay.
and now your model goes over here.
Oy,
You can
okay
put it
then.
on any of the whiteboarded parts. So again, it's specific. This tile's actually specifically laid out for different
Now, I
areas.
might
you
need
can
to
see.
go in a different
There's
direction here.
actually 5 different areas on this tile.
Okay. So what characters?
Because we need
are
to find out
people?
what's going
So I'm
on
a
here.
super mutant.
So I'm the Brotherhood Outcast. Laurie is the Vault Dweller, and Phil is the Wastelander.
Ah.
This one is me,
The
Vault Dweller.
best way to kind of
And my guy
explain
is
how this works is probably just to.
this one.
Well, actually, no, sorry, Turbo. You also need to get an agenda card, which is this thing.
Agenda card.
What is
Yep,
in the
and
shop?
Now the victory condition is for us to get 8 influence, which we need dice to. track.
What's an agenda card? Do I need to keep this
So,
hidden? Oh.
Keep that in your hand. Keep that hidden. That is basically your
There's my money
private
for shopping.
way of getting influence points. You get 1 influence for every agenda you have. So for every agenda card you have, you then get extra agenda. That's what the little thumbs up is. So if it says +1 thumbs up, that's +1 agenda, +1 influence. Sorry.
Yeah.
And if it says 2+2 thumbs up, that's +2 influence. And I've got you a little dice.
Just gonna wait for him
There you
to
go.
Okay,
So,
so,
tracking that.
do a
so
quick
our
recap of the
objective
rules.
is to get as much influence as possible.
Yes, first one to get 8 influence wins. There's
Okay.
also these 2 factions over here, the Railroad and the Institute.
Give me a sec. Just going to quickly read this.
All right. Always paranoid that I've not shuffled things in this game because there's so many things to shuffle. This needs to go on here.
So the shield is
Shield is the Institute. And you can actually see these tokens. They are they represent this creature specifically, whereas
Institute.
the star tokens represent this token specifically.
Oh, the railroad.
and because going to Diamond City makes the Railroad group gain an extra point, that's why the shield is in Diamond City.
Yep, there is a synth somewhere in Diamond City apparently.
Okay.
And these can move
that's
during
the
the
other one.
enemy phase turn, which is after we've all had a turn, the enemies have a chance to move.
You mean the other one, right? Killing the synth
What, sorry?
advances the other group,
Um,
the Institute.
killing the synth doesn't gain us anything. That skull there, that's actually representative of human enemies, which is what we might unveil as we explore the map. Currently, there are no human enemies on the map.
Okay, but that will advance the Institute.
But that would advance, yeah, because the
What's
shield
this
plus
card?
would advance them.
What's this card, sorry?
So this is the quest
Ping it.
card, Turbo.
Okay.
Currently, this we have 2 options on this one. And the person that completes it gets the reward that it says at the bottom. So we could kill a human enemy, which is the top one,
Yeah.
which is what that skull's representative of. Or
I
we
also
could
keep
spend an
hearing that as
action
well,
in
but I'm
Diamond
just-
City.
Where's Diamond?
Keep my mouth
City?
shut.
Oh, inside.
It is there.
And what's skull mean? Kill any enemy? Is it?
No,
Let me double
it's
check
specifically
something.
human type enemy.
Ah,
There's
okay.
5 types of enemy. The skull is representative of humans.
Okay, good.
Um,
Just double checking.
Again,
that,
it'll all be.
everything's
actually,
And
catching
the
up
bit
at the bottom of the
underneath
screen.
is what you get forward. What's the shield plus or star plus mean?
the shield plus that's basically, so you can see there's these factions over here. There's
Yeah.
the Railroad and the Institute.
What's
yeah,
the ping again?
What's the plus
okay.
mean though?
So that means that they basically move up. You can see they've got this little
I
tracker.
mean, what button is it?
Yeah.
If they reach this space here, they
Yeah.
win. The faction wins. We all lose. unless
Okay.
one of us wins at the same time by, say, that fulfilling a agenda card or something that gives us
That's not the
influence.
right button.
Oh, I see. Okay.
This also moves basically on a time mix. Every time the agenda card deck empties, they move forwards.
I see. So we need to achieve our objective before
My
the
current
railroad
influence
or
is
the institute
here.
Yeah.
succeed there.
This
Shown by the
quest, the way
dice,
this
which
game
I'll
works,
put
this quest will basically have us set up
there.
cards. This deck here, we don't draw from this deck. This deck is solely just holding
mind?
cards that we pull out and put into other decks or play
This is
into,
being really
into
specific,
play
isn't it?
on
Fine.
kind of a
There, I win. It's going right there.
on script, so to speak. So we're actually setting up this game as we play it. You kind of build the game as you
God.
play, which is
Super
really
Mutant
cool.
Brute.
That's
I
very
can't-
interesting.
Also, it's kind of annoying. I
I
can't
can't
really
say
zoom in
enough
the
how much I
cards
love that
more than
mechanic.
that. So
Hmm.
So the best way to do this is just me to take my turn and kind of explain
yes, you
as
will.
I go.
But please
and I'll
don't.
explain more things as we
That's
go
going
on.
to cause a mess.
Yep.
I will mention
Let
you can see over here because there is
is
this
it?
little symbol. The
Let
DNA,
World of
that
Shit
means there
players
is
have
a
his
signature that
moments,
starts on the
okay?
tile.
Let him have
There's
his
There's also a
moment.
robot here, which I didn't notice. So a robot starts there.
So that's a robot to blow up
Yep.
as well. And what
These-
symbols mean? Like say
Mr.
2 or
Gutsy.
3 or
So
what?
that's their power.
What's he
That's how
doing
much
down
experience you get for killing them, and also how much health they have. So how many times you have to hit them to kill
Okay.
them. And I'll explain that again once we get to it, rather than
Okay.
going everything all at
Yeah,
once.
just go to it when it's relevant. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're going to be sitting here for ages.
Basically my logic. So first off, what I'm going to do is use my. You get 2 actions per turn.
Yeah.
One of those actions you can use to flip a tile that you're adjacent to. So I'm going to use an action to flip this tile and unveil a critter, which is this bag. You
Hold up,
always,
you've got an item, but only one other person does.
I've got an item, yes, because that's my class card.
Oh, right.
You also have an item. It's your vault. It's your vault suit.
So that-
For what it's worth, Phil, your class card goes on
There
the
we
field. You
go.
can see that. It's just your agenda card
Okay,
that goes
Vault
in
Suit.
your hand. So
During
actually,
a
yeah,
test
that tire
uses
as well. You can
E,
also equip that. if you
generate
wanted to.
one reroll. So none of them only have C and L.
I'll explain more how that reroll or whatever works when we get into it. But
It's a bug.
okay, so when you unveil a tile, the monster is always face up.
Oh, little mole rat.
That'll mean more later.
These things are very, very
I'm then going
flimsy.
to use my other action. I'm going to use it to move. For moving, you technically have 2 spaces you can move. But if you see, this guy has a red border.
Yeah.
That means it's difficult terrain, which means it costs 2 rather than 1 to get in there. So that's my turn just to get into there.
I see.
3 actions, you say?
2 actions. So for moving,
No,
you
per
get
turn in total.
no. Per turn, you get 2 actions.
Okay.
I used 1 to explore, and I used the other one to move. Moving, a move action gives you 2 moves technically. Like you can move 2.
Right, okay.
Oh, so one
So-
action can give you 2 moves.
Yes. So now it's your turn, Laurie.
So it's more, it costs 2 moves to move there.
Yes, because of the difficult terrain.
So what do I do at the start of my turn other than this?
So start your turn. There's nothing special you have to do. You can play that card if you want to, if that's.
Am I
says
gonna?
Oh, what is it?
it. So you are allied with the railroad, I believe that is.
Nope.
Yeah,
It is
the
Allied with
institute,
the
sorry, not the
synths.
railroad.
Institute.
So
Yeah.
I would, for what it's worth, I put it on this side just because it'll get in the way of your other stuff if it's there.
And so
Alright.
what's the advantage of showing that then?
That
What is
basically means that if the institute would attack him, they don't. There is also some quest cards and such that might have an effect if you're affiliated with a certain faction.
it? I'm guessing because you've got +3. What do the symbols underneath mean?
That's not relevant yet. That's basically how the enemy's turn
okay.
works.
Okay,
Fair
so I can't actually attack the mole rat, can I?
If you got to its space and used an action, you could start a fight, but no, you couldn't get there this turn and attack.
So I'll use my action to flip a tile, I guess.
Cool.
Oh, another critter. Oh,
What's terrible
what's
about this?
green mean?
That's awkward.
So the bug again. This is another critter.
Yeah.
It is a
It's a bloatfly.
bloatfly, and you see this space. This
Mhm.
is a that's a settlement, which means that you can spend an action in that white zone to encounter one of these settlement cards. Those ones typically have shopping, but also have other things possible. For what it's worth, Turbo, this is the current cards in the shop. The 4 over here.
Current cards
Right.
in the shop.
Oh, and we haven't actually grabbed caps, so everybody gets 3 caps to start off with.
Oh,
shit.
I grabbed my money a long time ago, Sean.
I should have thought you would. I forgot about it, admittedly.
All right, that's the end of my turn then, seeing as all I can do with my other action is move twice, and this is difficult terrain, is that right? That is red, is it not?
No, there's no red there.
Oh,
However,
okay.
sorry, that's actually green. If you if you can't tell the colors, there's also the little, like you see a little symbol. That's radiation. That means you would take 1 damage for moving into it.
Okay.
So if you wanted to move through that, you move this green counter up 1. And if your health, which is the red thing, and radiation meet, that means you die. You're not out of the game, but your radiation stays whilst your health goes back to max, and you lose all items, coins, and all that kind of stuff.
However, that's all I can do this turn. I can't do anything this farm
so now
yet.
it's Phil.
All right then. Well, there we go.
So I can move 2 for 1 action.
Yes.
So I'll go 1, 2.
That is difficult terrain you're moving into, though, as you can see from the red border. So that means it takes an extra movement to get in there. So that would be basically
3.
your turn if you wanted to. Yeah, you'd have to use another action. You'd still have 1 move left if you wanted to. You could go to where the
if I moved there?
if you move there, nothing. If the mole rat was to activate during the enemy turn, which there is a chance of, it depends on if it appears on the agenda card, then it would attack you. But honestly, it's quite an easy fight, and you've got a weapon, so I would actually say it'd be fine.
I've actually been playing a lot of Tabletop Simulator recently. I think I had like 5 videos I put on YouTube the other day.
Right.
It's actually got quite a lot of this stuff.
There are certain enemies that will just attack you on sight. For example, actually, this guy over here, the Super Mutant Brute, you can see he's got the little lightning on him.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're aggressive, and if they get within range of you, whether it's on your turn or theirs, they will just outright attack. Whereas all the other monsters have to get within range of you on their turn.
So is there a particular reason why we can see the 2 towers in the middle and the one on the far side?
Because they're setting specific. That's pretty much solely the only reason.
And I guess it's because, well, one of them is the railroad, so the railroad, and the other one is the big tower, which is the synths. So yeah.
Basically, yeah, it is.
How
And
much
it's
do you have to
obviously
pay
also
for?
Diamond City.
How much is this game actually worth, Tabletop Simulator?
Tabletop Simulator, I think it's 15 quid right now.
Oh, there you go, 15 quid. And all the other mods are completely free.
Is that you done, Phil? So now it's Turbo's turn.
Just Tabletop Simulator. All the game mods are free.
No, that
in
is
case you're wondering, there is a Dark Souls
play.
game.
Similar
It just
to
doesn't work
Warriors.
for me. It's all bugged.
Bonk.
It works for other people, though.
And you're also a Institute sympathizer.
So, I tell you what, have a look on the Tabletop Simulator
Mutant,
workshop
so
and
like
look at all the
pesky
hundreds
humans
and
out there,
hundreds
like,
of games
yeah,
there are
sure.
on there.
Also, my Super Mutant card, it says, for each radiation I suffer, I gain 1 EXP. What's the EXP used for?
So experience, basically, every time you gain an experience, you move this
He
XP counter
actually
one
has
along
the
the
Dark
track,
Souls game. Oh, that's
only
cool.
ever putting it under the ones that you already have things for. So as you level up, it gets harder to level. And if you reach the end and pass back through to the start, then you can draw another special token. These are good because every time you would make a roll that is, for example, a perception roll, you would be able to re-roll any number of the dice in that. And there will be cards that will allow, that will say like a perception and endurance roll, so you can have multiple re-rolls.
Yeah. And you're saying I can't EXP up if I don't have a symbol?
No, you can't. Well, you basically just skip it. So, for example, right now you need 3 XP to level up. You need 1, 2, 3. But if you say you got an E, it would then be 4, because you'd have to then go into that one as well.
I see. All right.
Okay.
Then, so good movement 1, 2. I suffer radiation, but that's fine because I get experience. And then I move into here for my last action.
I imagine he also takes the damage, though. Is that right?
You do gain the radiation as well. But that was only, you were in this space to start with, weren't you? So we're the one nearest. So it's actually only 1 space to get into the radiation. It's not difficult terrain.
So it's 1, 2.
So yeah, you can actually get up to the bug if you wanted to this turn.
Okay. I'll do the radiation thingy my bob and my boop. And I will also gain my experience point. Like min-maxer. And then I'm going to beat the shit out of this fight, I guess.
That gives me a good opportunity to explain combat then. So, if you look at the thing, you can see that it has the
I
head.
see 2 hands, that's all I see.
Sorry, well, just alt over it.
That's what I'm doing.
Cool. The head and the torso is currently highlighted. That means that is what you're aiming for. It has 1 hit point, due to that 1 number there. You roll these 3 dice.
3 dice?
Over here, where I pointed.
Oh, I see. And it's a case of I'm trying to hit the right body.
I like those dice.
They are good. You need to get at least a torso or a head. If you the little like star symbols, that's how many times it hits you. So
Little
combat
star
can get messy.
symbols? What do you mean?
So you can see bottom right of the thing there, that star symbol, the vault symbol.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's damage to you.
See that?
So some of these will have none of those, but some of them will have 1 or 2.
I see.
saying
Okay.
So
So I need head or
That's
torso.
much better. There
you
we go.
only need one of them. That's
Yeah, I got
torso. But you also take 2 points of damage because there are 2 vaults there.
So
You're getting
how do
beaten up by a bloatfly.
You are
Oh,
getting beaten up by
Turbo, come on.
I killed it. I
So
killed it.
You're supposed to
You
be a
gain 1
super mutant.
experience. You gain 1 experience, so it's 1 power.
Yep.
And this guy gets put back in the bag.
By the way, before I put it away, never mind.
Oh, sorry. I can get it back out if you need it.
What's that gun symbol on the yellow
Gun
part
symbol,
mean?
sorry, I was going to explain that. Gun symbol basically means that they can attack you from 1 space adjacent. So they
so
can
they've
attack
got
you
Oh.
in
ranged
the radiation area.
attacks. I
Yes.
see.
What
What's
danger
and
am
if-
I? No, not at all. He's
If
actually
a
cleared that out
creature
for
with a
me.
ranged
That's good.
attack attacks you and you don't have a ranged weapon like a gun, because we can get that ability as well, then
Yeah.
they do 1 extra damage.
Oh dear.
The same works if we have a gun and we're using it to attack a melee.
This just
creature.
goes to show just how tough the enemies are going to be. This is not an
Yeah.
easy game.
Yeah.
God.
As I
One
found
game we
out my
just saw in
first
the
time.
workshop, which a family friend has, is a
because you
fun
defeat the monster,
two-player game, and it's
the
2 acres of
space
snow.
is reoccupied,
Right.
but it's face down, which means that it's going to take longer for this one to actually do anything.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's my turn because it's
It's
one
your turn.
action to move 2 spaces and 1 action to wreck some phases.
And now it's the enemy's turn. The way the enemy is done, we draw the top agenda card. Oop, that didn't need to do that. And if you can see at the bottom, it has 3 symbols. So first off, it's a shield, which means the institute moves towards the nearest player, which
Okay.
in this case would be this way. It moves 1 space. That's as far as it can get.
All right.
Next is robot, which is this guy. He just moves into a tile. They can move into unexplored tiles. They treat them
Mr.
as
Gutsy.
1.
Okay. Oh wow.
And if we revealed that, we choose which space he's in.
Mhm.
The other one is critters. So the critters, the Morite is going to attack Phil, which means a combat.
Oh, what does the arrow symbol mean on the model map?
Arrow symbol. I'm actually going to have to double check that. 2 seconds. Sorry.
It's all right.
Just have a look at these city tiles while we're looking at them.
Oh,
That's where
it
we
means that if you
started.
fail to kill the enemy, it becomes inactive. It basically retreats.
Oh, okay.
So it gets,
That's all
in
right.
this case, it gets flipped upside down.
8 Acres of Snow is a
So,
2-player
Phil,
deck building game. I'm
this
not
thing-
really
this
into deck
Morite
building
has-
games,
you have to hit
so I
him
have to be
torso,
careful
but it
with
only has
card
1
games
health,
because
so
some
it's
of them
quite
they're
an
just
easy
kind of.
You also have your crowbar, which means you
Okay.
can reroll.
I have to say we've played some really
So,
good
what does
games this in the
exhaust
past
mean?
week.
It's basically tapping it.
Oh,
you can
yeah,
use an action to untap all your cards, but it's a full action on your turn.
I get you.
So just roll these 3 dice then.
Yeah.
You need a torso, I'm guessing.
Yes.
You got 3 torsos and 1
3 tosses, and you
damage.
only take 1 damage. So
Nicely
you
done.
kill Morat, you gain an experience, you take a damage.
Wait a second, is
and
this
then
still the
I'll-
enemy's turn?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, he's just hitting it back.
Fights are the fight is on both sides basically. Like the enemy started the fight its turn. This guy gets flipped, but because he was inactive this turn, he doesn't attack anybody. He
The
literally
mates
just
are getting into
dies
Magic the
this turn.
Gathering. Stay away,
why-
Because
stay
he
away.
moved from
I was dragged
here,
into that at
you're
one
the next
point.
person, so he's moving
Lots of my
basically-
friends were.
he has to
You will
move through
spend a
an
shit ton of
unexplored
money
area
on
to get
that.
to us.
A shit
They
ton of
just treat
money.
these tiles as 1 until they're
You'd be
revealed.
so goddamn careful. It's a pay-to-win game.
So,
You just stay
now
away
it's my
from it.
turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
I am
I
going
wish I'd stayed away from
to
it.
1 and stand on the farm. So I'm just going to shift you a little bit over that is.
Oh, big tough guy shifting me out the way, huh?
There we go. Ah!
Oh, God.
Not-
It's alright, we know where you are.
Yeah, I'm actually just trying to put him in a space that, I'm just going to try and get him to where he stands. Tell you what, I'm just going to put him there for now. Flip that community.
Just chuck him away.
Oh,
Don't need him
God.
anymore.
That made everything worse.
You literally made everything worse.
Oh, an online version.
It's
Okay,
Institute-
that's not
it's
too
the
bad.
Institute's fault.
All right.
Blame the
that'll do it.
Institute.
Fuck it. That'll do it.
Hey, they're on my side, damn it. You leave them alone.
I'm then going to use my action to encounter, because I'm on the settlement area, I can use an action to encounter the settlement. So,
Okay.
Where
encounter
did you draw
card
that card from?
from the settlement encounter deck.
Ah.
The
Yeah.
same one with the symbol of the area that I'm exploring. So, what the? She's got a bomb! A shrieking laugh rises above the tumult. As the market clears, you see a crazed woman holding a beeping mass of metal. I can either grab something and run, or rush in and talk her out of it. And actually, what I should have done here is let one of you guys read this, so that I've not looked at the objects anyhow, but
Why
I'm
should we have read
used to
this?
playing this? because I shouldn't technically see the results of the things. I'm just used to playing the solo version where you have to read it yourself. So
honestly, I think whoever reveals it should read it out loud, just so we can all read it quite easily.
I mean, it's technically supposed to be the person to their right, because that way, like the person who reveals it shouldn't look at the card. Is how it works. The person to the right, so Turbo technically reads it out.
So it's like Dead of Winter, where like you don't announce the results,
Yes.
you just announce
okay,
the
right.
choices.
So.
It's
Very
just the
much so.
choices only. I get you.
Yeah. So, what were the options there, Turbo? Just remind me.
You can either grab something and run, or rush in and talk her out of it. EC4.
I'm gonna rush in and steal something because I am not endurance or charisma.
So
what do I get for that?
Okay, that was your
Robert,
choice, but what does EC4 mean?
So EC4 means I would roll the 3 dice, and I would be aiming to get 4 of those little vault symbols. If I had either endurance or charisma, I'd get a reroll per the one I had. So I could have up to 2 extra rerolls on that. If I had
I'm actually
endurance and
confused as
charisma.
to which option Beanie picks because he merged the two.
No.
Grab something and run. Grab something and run. Okay.
Right.
So you said
rush in and steal something was the thing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what I meant to say was grab something and run. The one that doesn't have the roll. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the effect for that?
Okay,
I guess I can look at it now. But...
You sprint away from the settlement as the bomb explodes. Become vilified.
So that's basically some cards will have certain effects depending on traits you have. So for example, you've already got Super Mutant Turbo.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
he's got a demon.
Cards will affect you differently than they will us, and now some will
okay.
affect you differently because I'm a villain.
Choose one item from the shop. Add
Ooh.
007, 007. We've got James Bond in the mix now, guys.
I'm immediately going to take this Gek because having extra agenda cards is super useful.
Oh, it's like more than one way to get points.
In turn, you may trash this card
Yes,
to draw
you can
one
have as many agenda cards as you can get, basically. And for each one that you just own, you get an influence point, so it's very good.
And
I then add 7, which means I need to search this deck for card number 7.
Yeah.
It gets added to the relevant deck, which is settlement deck.
Oh.
Because there's 4 of us, I mix it in with the top 4 cards.
Okay, that's really well. This is a very wuzzy game, this.
It's got a lot of really cool rules. I can't say enough good about it.
So basically, it's more likely we're going to get that again then.
No, this is a different card.
Different card.
This one that I've got, it now says trash, so delete. It's gone.
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I did number 7, and now we're not more likely to get number 7 soon then.
We'll get that within the next 5 encounters in that deck.
Okay then.
So I'm then gonna trash the Gek and get an agenda card.
Oh, so you have a new goal.
We need to replace an item.
Not until we shop. So this
Shop?
until we actually use until we get an encounter card that tells us to specifically shop. This stays slightly empty. So slight advantage of taking advantage of actions like that allow me to technically affect the shop without actually shopping.
Okay, you done?
Yep, that's me done.
Right, I can also use my interaction on the settlement as well, right?
Yep.
Right, I shall do so. Do I draw this card, seeing as I don't read it
No,
out?
technically I draw it and I read it to you.
Go for it.
So you stay away from it.
Yeah, I've got it off screen.
A shouting match is just beginning when you arrive in the town square. He openly admitted to being a synth. A young man shrinks away from it, from a crowd as it grows hostile. The first option is forced if you're a synth. You are not a synth. The second option is don't get involved and go to the market. The third option is convince the crowd that there is nothing to fear, and that's a charisma intelligence roll of 4.
What was option number 1 again?
You can't do option 1. That's only if you're a synth.
Okay, so I can either ignore it and go to the market, or try and confuse them that it's not a problem.
Or try and convince the crowd that there's nothing to fear. Yeah.
And that's a what roll?
That's charisma intelligence 4.
I have charisma. So what would that mean?
That means you get 1 reroll. You have to still try and get 4 vault icons on the 3 dice.
Do you mean reroll 1 dice?
Reroll can be any number of dice.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I'm going to try and convince the crowd there's nothing wrong with my allies. Totally not synth.
In that case, roll the 3 dice.
Which ones are the vault symbols? Because I only saw...
There's the little gears, so you can see...
Oh dear.
To the left
How many rerolls do I get?
2 on this one.
You
So you get 1 reroll, so I would reroll this one personally, obviously.
So at the
You
moment,
can,
mine's
Why?
you can reroll any number of dice.
Why would you pick that
Because
one?
right now you've got 3 out of 4 right now. This one has none on it.
Oh, right, okay. I was looking at
You're
that
looking
thinking I'm
for
taking
the-
a lot of damage for doing this.
No, you don't take damage in these ones.
Oh, shit. That was 3 out of 4, we know
That
that.
was
Hang
3,
on.
yeah.
Need to
So just if
deselect,
you want
hang
to
on.
reroll one, we'll see what you get.
God damn it.
So just click elsewhere. Literally click on just the table and it'll deselect it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Unfortunately, that's still 3.
Fuck.
And you only got the 1 reroll. So,
Hang
You
on a
fail.
second. I've got a... During the test that uses E, generate 1 reroll.
unfortunately,
Uses
it's charisma or endurance. Charisma and intelligence, not
Ah,
endurance.
shit. Okay, what happens?
So, nothing you say stops the crowd from dragging away the poor man. This gets trashed, and we add number 10.
Okay, then.
I
So,
tried.
Nothing directly happens to you, however, the game has been changed.
So we're basically influencing the game almost, really, aren't we?
Yep. As I say, you build the game as you play.
That's
which
really
is
wazzy.
Such
Holy
a
shit.
cool concept.
That's wazzy as hell. Good God.
Hmm
I was just saying, like, the Wasteland and Settlement decks were really, really small, but it's like, oh, that's why, because we're actually adding
There's-
to the decks.
The big thing is there's technically 2 more encounter decks that you can build up as you play. There's 2 specific vaults that you can start encountering, but you don't
Oh, wow.
build them until you get certain
Okay.
cards.
Can
You
I
gotta do certain
use my
quests.
other action to also interact with the town
Yeah,
again, or
you
do I have
can.
to do something else?
You can encounter this. You can encounter the same town space again if you want to.
Go on then, I'll do it again.
All right.
See what we get. Won't look
As
at
you
that.
go about your shopping, a shady individual approaches you and whispers in your ear.
In my hair!
friend. Hey, friend. You look like someone who is seeking more interesting fare from what's on sale here. You can ignore him and continue your shopping. You can slink away with him, or you can yell for the guards.
I ain't no grass. So I could go with him, I'm guessing, for better shopping, or the other option is I can actually go shopping for a change. You know what? He might have some interesting goods. Go on, I'll go with him.
All right. You become vilified. So add this to your board.
I have no problem with being a villain.
You're now a douchebag.
No, a villain.
You also draw and add 2 cards to the shop. Then you shop and you buy weapons and drugs for 2 bottle caps left.
Oh, nice.
So, just because it's relevant,
Weapons and drugs. Okay.
these guys all get shifted up.
Yeah.
Would be there. But you then add 2, and just for using the shop, you also add 1 just in general for that. So,
Right.
once you've finished, the 2 cards on the right-hand side will get discarded, so that there's only 4 in the shop.
However, I can actually buy the drugs for 2 less.
Yes, you can, and the weapons as well. So you can, although you can't afford it.
I can't afford it, but what I can afford is a stim pack, which I will buy for all my money.
Also worth noting, Kate, if you're vilified, will follow you. So if you wanted to, you
yeah.
can take Kate with you.
As well, or instead?
So when you're shopping, you can shop a number of times equal to the encounter level of the place, which you can see as a little number on the Hoffman farm. So in this case, you could buy or sell 2 things.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
in that
So-
case, well, I'll get my stim pack.
Cool. And for what it's worth, you can hold up to 4 items in your inventory over here.
And
included.
can't afford
Oh, yeah.
anything else. Hang on. I could get Kate, or I could get Mac ready.
Oh yeah, McCready is also, yeah.
So I could use him to
buy
items
items from the discard pile. Of the asset card stack.
I think we're too early in the game for that to be worth it, to be honest. I think there's not really much that's been
That's fair.
discarded. Hang on. If you have a drug item, keep this companion when it unexhausts. What does that mean?
So basically, whenever you so you tap these to use them, and when you use the action to untap all your cards, if you don't have so if you didn't have a drug item, she would just leave you. She'll only stick around with you at that point if you have a drug item. So you'd only use her once unless you had a drug, which you do. Companion is this space. No, it's this space. Sorry. And again, inventory is this space over here. So armor's here, weapon, and then inventory. So your vault suit would be in your armor technically. Just to satisfy my OCD. Thank you. All right.
Alright, that will
And
be my
because
go
you
then.
bought stuff, there's actually still only 4 cards in the deck, so nothing gets discarded.
Nice.
Now it's you, Phil.
Went to tell your dad about
Hopefully
Tabletop
people are starting to
Simulator.
pick up
Thought
a
he
bit
might
better
be
now that we're
interested and got ice
taking
cream
a
on the
few
way back.
turns and
Oh,
doing
Oh,
well.
don't forget to
things.
delete this.
Win
Is
and a
that
win.
trash?
Double win.
No, it's not trashed.
Oh shit, it's
It
not
gets
trash.
put on the bottom.
But that is the advantage of these things.
Alright.
Like, I love to play board games and a lot of different card games as well.
Um,
And Tabletop Simulator basically has pretty much all of them. So
I will flip over this
Uh,
one.
Yeah. So for what it's worth as well, you can't fight creatures until they're activated. Just as a heads
That's
up.
fine.
So flip that. And this guy,
Oh,
because it's your turn, Phil. Which space do you want to put the robot in?
Um,
and the gun means it can attack adjacent tiles. Is that correct?
Yes, it does.
So you don't want to put them in the middle.
there,
That
I
one?
guess.
Sure. Again, this will all become a lot more clear as we play, I'm sure.
I'm liking it so far.
There's also There's also a human token because of the skull.
Raider
So
scum.
The
One
shield
action.
symbol on him basically means that he has 1 defense, which means it takes 1 extra hit on top of his hit points to kill him.
Ah,
so
however,
it's 2 hits to kill him.
Killing any
but he's still only
human
worth 1
is
XP,
good for
which is
me
the
because it's
reason that exists.
Well,
Varric?
plus for the
That was
institute.
one of my actions then,
Yes, you have 2 actions left. There's 1 action left, sorry.
and I can move twice.
Yes. But note that this is difficult terrain.
Who's made that loud popping noise?
Fighting someone is actually an action, isn't it?
It is, yeah, unless they're aggressive, which these guys aren't.
Let me just double check something.
Can I be double teamed? Is that a thing that can happen?
No, they would attack you 1 at a time. You can get attacked multiple times at a turn,
Yeah,
but they would
that's
attack
more
you.
what I mean.
Yeah, that can happen. If we rolled robot and human on the same agenda card, then yes, they could very much.
Now, do you have to take both actions, or can you just avoid doing one?
You can, but there's not usually much reason to, unless you got a quest-specific thing.
And I can't move into the difficult terrain, can I? 'Cause
No,
that's
you've
one
not got
action.
the move for it. Also worth noting, if Phil were to kill, if somebody was to kill that human thing now, this objective is automatically completed. Like if you fulfill the action, even if you don't want it to do that version of the
Right.
card, it is fulfilled.
Yeah.
It is filled. The hut.
Ah,
So
Alright.
I've got 1 move left. I can't explore with that.
No, you
can I?
can't, unfortunately.
Then I'm done, I guess.
Now, I'm actually
Hang on,
hoping.
Sorry,
Hold
I'll go into the raid camp for
So
myself.
if
I'm actually
robot
hoping
or
Phil kills
human
that,
activate
'cause
on
that's
the
good for
enemy
me,
turn,
'cause I
we're
have
definitely
this
getting a
card.
fight, which could be good. It gives you experience. Experience is very good.
I'm gonna get more for
Turbo.
my influence.
I'm gonna beat the shit. Oh, there's Bloodfly.
All right, go for it.
I need to roll at least 1 held or torso. Right?
Yep. head
Warning:
on torso.
bloatfly does not contain excrement.
I got a torso. Oh, 2 damage.
And you take 2 hits.
Ouch.
But you also gain an experience. Let's go this back.
And I level up. Yay.
Is that a level?
Yep.
Wait, where were you? Were you
I was
here?
there.
In that case, yeah, you very much do level up. So the way that works, you draw 2 special tokens from the bag. You can choose one of the tokens. If you were to choose the one that you already have, instead, you can choose one of the 2 perk cards related to that stat. So in this case, one of these 2, because it would be
Where's
perception.
this 2? Oh, yeah,
So
one of
there.
them.
Why did Turbo level up?
Because he got enough experience. So the way so the way the experience works, you don't just go up the track like that. Sorry, Phil, didn't realize
Right.
this. You only follow the tracks that are underneath where your stats are. So as you get more stats, it becomes hard to level. If that makes sense. It requires
Right,
more
so I'm
XP.
actually there.
Yes.
Play shop.
Right, okay. So
You
if
only
I
need
get
2 more
2
level.
more, I level up.
Yep.
Oh God, Phil,
Right.
why do you have to put the fucking letters upside down?
I'm going to be level instead. I mean, not level.
God damn
I mean,
it.
Look.
I would
should
say
right.
at this point you're better off going for the stat. But
Do I put this
I will
back?
say there is a very good luck card in there that just gives you 8 bottle caps. Turn it upside down. No, wait, don't. No, yeah, just put it back. Put it back in
That's the
shuffle.
point. I did not put these away, did I?
You did
Oh no,
not.
not for thinking.
Okay. So that's a single action for being the sheet head of
Yep.
that. And then I could do other things.
Yeah. So you can either move to the same space, or you can move downwards or upwards, or you can just explore this tile.
I want to go to the farm place and explore there. Why
You
not?
can't encounter that this turn, unfortunately. So you're not going to get the
You can
card
still
for it.
go there and do
So,
what I did,
I'm
and just do
gonna-
it twice.
next turn, yeah, you can.
So
I'm going to put myself there
let's
just for the sake of...
see. In that case, I will explore this then.
All right.
And I place myself.
There we go.
So where can I place myself?
So, on any adjacent area, so you could go into the radiation or you could go into the Highway 74, which is
Radiation experience.
Oh, I
For what it's
like it.
worth-
Like a
for what it's
radiation.
worth-
Tips over.
Okay, so lift Toa's thing. There we go.
Oh God, stop
Um,
doing that.
God damn it.
It's
tiles are
this
supposed
in
to be
the
actually locked on a grid. There we go.
It's because that's in the
Yeah,
way.
oh yeah, sorry. You're right.
It's physics, yo.
So for what it's worth, that symbol, that is the other kind of encounter that we have right now, which is ruins encounter.
Yeah.
Like scavenging the
Me too.
ruins.
How do you gain HP back, by the way? That might be relevant.
Stim packs, other items and such might give you it.
Yeah,
quite
like I
similar
shopped in the
ideal.
town for a stim pack. That's how I'm gonna get mine.
How do you shop as well? Can you only do that the game tells you?
Yeah, only if you encounter.
Oh, yeah. Only if you
Um,
encounter a shop. Okay.
Oh, sorry, there is also another way to heal, and that is by taking the rest action. If you
I didn't
rest,
know that.
you gain the well-rested trait as long as you're not addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
And you can use that at any time just for a free reroll. Once that's used, it's used.
What do you mean a free reroll? I don't understand. I thought it was HP heal.
So you get if you use the camping action, you gain well-rested. You also gain a certain amount of HP, which I'll figure out in a minute.
Yeah.
And you can use the well-rested trait separately to do a reroll at any point.
Ah, I see. I might do that next level then, so I can get my HP back. It depends how much health I heal, however.
I'm just double-checking something quickly. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll let him look that up. I do think I know what I'm probably gonna do on my turn. I'm probably gonna head over to the ruins and have a scavenge. Basically the way I played Fallout is I went and looted
Camping,
everything.
You recover 3 hit points and unexhaust all your exhausted cards.
1, 2. Ooh, yeah, I'll be doing that next turn then.
Yeah, but how many do you actually get back?
3.
3 HP.
Okay, not a huge amount, but it's something.
Mm-hmm.
Only taken
Alright, that's my turn
one
now, 'cause I've
radiation
done 2
damage for now,
actions.
so I should be okay.
Cool. In that case, it's the enemy's turn. So it is
Dun dun dun.
super mutants, monsters, and critters that move. We have one super mutant that spawned at game start. He'll shift to here, which is they literally just move towards the closest person, which in this case is just that. The critters activate, and there are no monsters. So that's the monsters done.
Oh,
the
what
enemy.
was the symbol? Sorry. So, super mutant.
So
there
super
was-
mutants is the DNA. There's then monsters, which is things like death claws and 1T or whatever they're called, one guy.
Stingwing.
Yeah.
And then there's critters, which is the bloatfly symbol.
What about the rest of the text on that card? Is that only if that's in your
irrelevant.
hand?
That's
Okay.
that's when we draw it.
What about the number 4 on the bottom left?
That's because we've got 4 players. We can use that card.
Ah, I
The-
see.
That's just for setting up the game.
I get you. Fair
Okay.
enough.
So
Okay.
my turn. I'm gonna.
Could
I'm
fight
just going to
that.
disappear
Sorry.
for like 5 minutes because I need to sort my washing out.
All right.
Okay, we've still got 2
I should
turns before
hopefully
you,
be
so
back. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it now.
Cool. In that case, I will flip this card. It's a human.
Ooh, it's a looter.
Ooh.
Looter.
So also worth noting, this
It's
guy
me.
has a little. He has a little bag symbol. That means if you kill him, you can draw a card from the loot deck, which
Ooh.
is similar to
Definitely
the
me.
asset deck.
It's definitely you, Glenn. That's great.
I'm then gonna go.
hands
one-
off. That's me. That's definitely
Oh,
me.
sorry. I'm in your space though. So
Yeah.
but yeah, 1 and 2. I'm now below Diamond City.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right.
It is
Okay, I'm
then
gonna be
Laurie's
doing
turn.
my turn. Okay. Right. So I only need 1 hit on his legs and he's gone.
Yep.
Hi. Now, because I've only moved 1, can I use my action to fight him, then still use my other movement, or is the map
Yep,
movement gone?
that's fine. You can move. You can use the move around the other action.
All right.
That's fine.
Fighting time. So,
Cool.
is
So
it
roll the
same
dice
number of
and-
dice?
Yep, 3 dice. You've got nothing that gives you rerolls. You've got no weapons or anything.
Just to be
So-
taught. Yeah, you done it.
I
it
took
took
2
2
damage,
there.
You do take 2 damage, but yep,
Well,
you beat
hang
him.
on.
You gain an
What
experience.
about my other card?
Okay.
During a test, it's PAL.
Yeah.
I can't
And the
use
vault.
that. Is
Oh,
that
so the
correct?
vault suit. Sorry, the vault suit. It's because you can see it's got the shield with the number 1 in it. That's armor. You take 1 less damage because of that. So,
Okay, so I only take
I
one
don't think-
damage.
I don't think you guys have anything like that, do you? Should
Nope.
have. No. Phil's got a weapon, you've got your thing.
So I only take one damage.
Yes. And then you also draw a loot card, you gain an experience, and you've just fulfilled a quest objective.
Okay, one step at a time. So I've got 1 XP, that's my first one.
Yeah, so that goes
Yeah.
below your C.
Right, then a loot card.
That's a pair.
Do I show everyone that,
Those
I guess?
those face up. That goes in your inventory, or you can equip it
Ooh.
straight away if you want to.
During a fight, each time you get a leg result, suffer 1 damage.
But it also allows you to reroll twice if you have the agility stat, which you don't. So it's kind of, I wouldn't equip that value. It's only a penalty.
Okay, so where would I put that then?
So in your inventory of your stim pack. Again, you can only
Cool.
have up to 4 items in your inventory. But you're fine for now.
Might get agility later, who knows?
Yeah, if you do, it's good.
What was the other thing?
Then, the quest. For fulfilling the quest, the Institute,
Yep, that's
goes
why I
up
went for him.
that's fair. I was
That makes
hoping
me
you
Laurie
would
get
realise,
an
obviously.
influence point, isn't it? Yeah?
Yep.
So get
Um,
2 pieces of loot and stage
Yep.
15 and 134.
Yes. So I'll grab them.
I'll get my loot then.
Don't forget to improve your influence tracker, since you and I have just done that.
My
was
one.
was it 138, did it say?
134 it says. 15 and 134.
What you
Cool.
on about, Turbo? Hey, my influence thing, yeah.
Yep, the main points thing.
Come on.
Because
do
you
the
and I
thing.
essentially got the same objective, you and I get a point thingy.
Right.
Ooh, what's this all
So-
about?
Tell you what.
Do I hide this stuff that I just got in my hand?
What did you just? Oh no, that's loot cards again. Those are for your inventory, or to be equipped. Up to you.
What did I get?
Hmm.
Junk. During your turn, you may discard this and another junk card to gain 1 card of your choice from the shop. Okay, so that's just basically just random shit.
Yep. That's useful though, because that literally is just when you get another one, that's just something out of the discards, no matter the cost.
And
You are a fucking
mentats.
druggie.
During a test or fight that uses P or I, exhaust to add 1 hit.
Yep. So you're not even rerolling; you're just adding a hit.
Okay, but I don't have P or I, so this is kind of stacking up on useless crap.
I mean, that's actually better because that means on rolls that you can't reroll, you can just say, "I've got an extra 1."
Right, so just put
all
this
right.
in here.
So,
I'm not done though. I've still got 1 movement left.
well, first off, we've just unveiled 2 more quests.
Okay.
When it says stage, that is quests that get put into play automatically.
Okay.
So, you tear the person apart, but they look to be flesh and blood. Messy. Among their efforts, however, is a transponder marked with the Vitruvian Man, the words, the Institute, and coordinates to the old ruins of Commonwealth Institute of Technology. You can follow the coordinates, explore the CIT ruins by spending an action in the CIT ruins and rolling EI4. Or, you've heard only bad things about the Institute. At Diamond City, caps may quickly get you the information you need. Spend 4 caps and an action in Diamond City. Flesh and Bone. The locals are in an uproar. A young girl named Olivia has been run out of her home for being a simp. She says that if someone could just find her sister, she could prove false these ridiculous claims that she is some kind of robot. Add 135. I'll do that in a second. There's something fishy here. Interrogate Olivia. So just use a action in a settlement encounter and roll strength charisma 3. Or go looking for her missing sister, encounter any ruins encounter deck until you find Olivia's sister, which I'm going to put in the deck.
Oh, and the reward is an influence for those ones.
Yeah,
I
for both,
see.
yep.
Very
That's
nice.
good.
But as you can see, the actual effects from both of them, they affect the deck in different ways. One gives you 137, one gives you 136.
Oh yeah, I get you.
So,
I need to do that.
For what it's worth.
so for what it's worth, Phil, Laurie's just completed the first quest, and we now have 2 more on the board that you can have a read through at your leisure.
What did Laurie do?
Killed the
He
looter.
killed a person.
Oh my god, just the worst.
It
which
was a
means the-
looter. It's fine.
Means the Institute has gone up 1. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Where are the
So is it my
CIT
turn
ruins?
then,
Or
It is.
Oh wait,
no,
no, there
Laurie's
they are.
just finishing.
I can see them. Yeah.
And yeah, that's
What's
one
the
above.
button to ping again?
Tab.
Yeah, there's the
Yeah,
CIT
it's one
ruins.
above Diamond City.
Yeah.
So
Well, I know
Laurie's
where I'm
just got
going.
1 movement left.
Well,
That's fine. 'cause I'm actually
yeah,
still
I
sold.
know where I'm going then.
Cool.
Hi.
Okay.
I mean, it's the Institute. They're fine with me being here.
Yeah, the institute won't affect you because you've got your card out.
So I can
As a
actually go
turbo.
straight to the CIT ruins
Me on the
on my next turn.
All right.
This thing concerns me.
When you're
though.
ready, Phil, it's your turn.
Don't know what it is.
I am right about now.
Cool.
When I sit down. There we go. Well, being as there's so many filthy, dirty institute lovers over here, I guess I'll declare myself as a railroader.
Oh.
Well, we've got to have some sort of enemy, don't we?
So I don't actually have to try and murder this guy to scavenge, I
No,
guess?
you can. No, you can't encounter an area if there is an enemy there.
Oh my god.
You can't
Sorry,
rest here, Phil. There are enemies nearby.
I'm not trying to
sorry.
rest, I'm trying to loot.
Never mind, that was supposed to be a joke.
For what it's worth, it is a fairly easy enemy, so you could use an action to kill it and an action to
I mean,
explore.
I am going to shoot him in the face, and by shoot, I mean hit
for
him
it.
over the head with my tire iron.
That's fair.
Oh, during a
So
fight,
it's
you
3
may
dice.
exhaust
You need to get a
five
head or
general
a
and
torso.
reroll.
You actually need to get 2 because he's got 1 defense as well as his health.
Literally the worst.
But if you need to, you can use your tire iron. That's 2 heads. That does it. And you take 3
Yeah,
damage.
I'm re-rolling that.
You get it? Alright.
I
I
don't
mean, he
want to
just
take
hurt
3.
himself.
That's fair.
So I tap this, don't I?
Yes. And if you camp, it untaps.
I'm going to re-roll them all.
Alright.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want 3 damage.
So that's 2 torsos, and you take 2 damage instead. Yeah, that works. That worked out.
All right, then.
Risky, but yeah, worked. You then get 1 experience. There's no loot on this guy.
I loot the place, though.
Yeah, you do. And there is an unrevealed enemy here, but he doesn't stop you encountering.
I was going to say I expect you wouldn't, because otherwise that place is impossible to do anything with.
Very much the case.
So now what?
So if you're encountering, it's this deck, Wasteland Encounters.
Am I allowed to look at this?
Oh no, so it'd be Laurie who reads it for you.
Okay. As you pick through the ruins, you spot a figure on the ground. As you approach, you see that it's a dead man. He has no weapons or gear. Oh. What was he doing out here? You can either investigate the corpse or ignore the corpse and search, which is a PE4 roll.
PE.
Perception Endurance, yeah. Neither of which you have, unfortunately.
I will not do that one. I will do the first option.
Investigate the corpse. Okay. On the corpse, you find a filthy, folded photograph of a man geared for war, standing next to a small boy and girl. You can make out bits of a note next to a drawing of a bird. I am going east to... ... My greatest regret... ... Ooh and Margaret. Maybe Margaret is still alive. 1 loot, 3 XP, add 005.
Wow.
3
Yeah,
XP is
okay.
nice.
that's a lot of
So,
experience.
hang on. First of all, let me go through that in order. So I get 1 loot.
1 loot,
Yeah.
yep. So take it.
So
how
that's
do
this
I
deck
take...
here.
So I just draw the top card.
Just draw the top card, yeah.
And he gets...
Oh, it's
You've got a
Hancock.
companion.
You've got the cool guy.
Move an enemy within 2
Aha.
spaces of you into your space and fight it.
Hancock is very cool.
Yeah, that's actually quite useful as well. However, because you don't have the P, once he's tapped
It'd be
for
a
you,
one-off thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, where do I
So
put
the
him?
companion place is here.
Okay. So then I gain 3 XP, so I go ding, that's 1.
So draw 2 tiles and pick 1. Again, if you want to pick one that you already have, you can grab one of the relevant perk cards to that stat. So you can have intelligence, or you
Oh
can have
man, whichever one
intelligence.
should I take?
Oh, I would have gone for the other one, to be honest.
Game 1 you get smart, Phil.
That's 2, and then that's 3.
Wow, that's a lot of experience.
And
Good
then
job.
I've already added in the 5 card, and then the card gets trashed. Boop.
All right then.
Goddamn
What
trash
would I have
cards.
got on the other option then?
You'd have gotten 3 loot cards.
Yeah.
And then that would have got... And then I think that
I
just gets
wasn't
shuffled
looking.
back into the deck. Or
I
gets
think
put
I
at the bottom
prefer
of the deck.
this.
I would have,
I
yeah,
think the 3
definitely got the
is
XP.
very powerful.
Basically, the way we do it is you can
So
read
that's
out the
me
actual rewards,
done
but
then.
we never
Finds
do
an
it. We
action,
just read the
scouting's an
descriptions on
action,
these
isn't
kind of things. Same with Dead of Winter
Yes.
as well. We just read the description. I don't think anyone should actually know what should
Cool.
happen. No
In
one
that
can
case,
foresee the
it's Turbo.
future.
Hello. So then, looking at his objective, I have to spend an action at the odd card place, which, for example, is the No Farm. Northman Farm, that's what it's called.
Yep. And try and make a strength charisma 3 check, which isn't bad
I've
if you got reroll.
I've only used one of my movements, so I could do another movement after I've
Once
tried
you've
to
done the
check.
encounter, yes. Movement can be split around the other action.
Okay, so
Oh, the
I need to
Hoffman
do-
Farm is right next to us. Okay.
So I need strength
Farm
charisma
even.
3. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Woo!
So you have 1 reroll.
That works.
That makes it.
So what happens there?
you
I
complete
gain a
this quest.
victory thing.
You gain an influence, and I stage 137.
Stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's getting ahead of me. He's on the highest influence right now. I'm on the second highest. The other ones are way behind. They haven't got anything yet.
This is staged, so it's automatically face up, and then this guy gets trashed.
Okay.
So sorry, I'm just going to put it in place, Mosty.
Edge of a knife.
Olivia confides that yes, she is in fact a synth, but she regrets what she did under the Institute that made her, and she wants to escape to a new life. She has heard of an organization known as the Railroad that can help her do just that.
Ugh,
You can
Railroad.
pay to get in contact with the agents of the Railroad by spending an action in the Pendleton estate and 6 caps. Or, with a transceiver from a robot, you can contact the Institute, kill any robot, gain an influence, stage 139.
Now that's anyone's objective, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, quests are global, even if one person completes one. The next one
Well,
can be
we need
globally.
that influence.
So I have one
and
movement
guess
left
who's over
after that.
there,
Yes, and that's
Mr.
my
Gutsy?
turn.
Yes. We've had about. So I'm actually gonna delete my new cola caps because up to this point I've been completely stupid and I've not been doing my movements right because my armor actually slows me down unless I pay. So we'll just say that I paid.
Okay. So I've got one movement thing left, and that's my turn. Radiation!
No, that's not one space close. You can see this space is actually between you and the radiation.
Yeah, you have to go into the monster one first.
Yeah.
Or you can
1,
go down
2.
below.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, so I don't have any actions. I don't have any movement left now.
Oh, do you look in the radiation to the eye? Then yeah. In that case, you're on the Hoffman farm.
Because hang on, no, what? Brain hurt. Excuse me.
So yeah, if you
So
started
you
there,
had to
you're in
move
the
2
you're in the
spaces to
Hoffman
get to the farm.
Yeah, it takes 2 spaces to get farm. Because I was in a radiation, so 1, 2. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, that's my turn then. Verdu's.
Enemies.
No radiation for me.
Right. I wanna get
Institute
that.
And super mutants.
me a
Institute is
tough
going
one,
to move
though.
towards the nearest enemy, which is me. Because they have the gun symbol on
Actually,
their
they
token,
can
which
move
is
into
this
your
one.
space.
What? Oh yeah,
Who's
they
there?
can, you're right.
You can go right
Yep.
into your space.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, saying that, he doesn't need to. He's got a gun. He just stays where he is and shoots me, unfortunately. Which
I
is
didn't know
bad
he's
for
got
his next hit.
No, he doesn't.
So,
Look at
if
the
you look
symbol.
over here,
There's no gun symbol.
You can see where it's got that Y.
Yeah.
You can look at the left here and see what that means.
Oh,
so
I see.
In this case, because they're at this point up here, the Y means a gun.
Right.
So he's got a
Okay.
gun symbol.
Okay.
So as they get more powerful, that ability can get more dangerous.
Well, somebody fucked
we go.
up. There we are.
So I have to roll. He does
Yeah.
1 point
It
automatically
says
because I
right
don't have a
there.
gun.
Well, I can't look at it any closer.
However, I
It's the
have
Y
2
light
armor
right there.
because of my power armor, which is quite nice.
Oh my.
So what do I need to get? I need to get a torso. I need to get 2 torsos, in fact. Ugh. That'll do it. And I take 5, knocks down to 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. This guy then respawns in the Diamond City.
Ooh,
Oh,
so you
hello.
won.
Yep.
Oh, I see. So you managed to win. Okay.
And I gain 2 experience. He's 2 power.
Ah.
Boop. And I think he has a loot. So I also draw a loot card. Ooh.
So something I don't know if it's been explained or not. What's the difference between that tile and that tile?
These tiles are just more. The red tiles are more dangerous. You're more likely to get things like death claws
During a
and
fight, for
nastier
each
stuff. there.
damage that
Sorry, I haven't
causes
read
you
them.
to
Plenty of
suffer
spell
damage,
place.
or each action that causes you to suffer damage, may spend 1 cap. Please not discard this card.
Oh, really?
What's
That's
the
a
matter?
nice weapon, but
You got
it
no money
costs
left.
a lot. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, well.
all right. What else is the monsters doing? Also, super mutant. Super mutant
Hello.
can go here.
Oh,
And
you
he
mean
is
him.
very close to getting to me. Yeah, not you. Sorry, Turbo.
Yeah, 'cause
What's
that's
the
a
lightning
super
symbol
mutant.
on him mean?
It means he's aggressive, which
Oh,
means
yes,
if I
that's
got
right.
close to him, he would attack me even on my turn.
Oh wow, shit, son.
So
Right, where can I
it's
go?
now my turn. I use my move action to go to. Wait. No, sorry, because the synth was destroyed. It's gone now.
Oh shit.
Otherwise, that would make Diamond City impossible to encounter. Yeah.
Actually, do something
The-
down
what
instead
the-
of points, can't you? Spend
until
4
cards
caps. Ah, he has
say
no
they
money.
spawn, the faction monsters don't spawn.
So I could just kill
But
the
we started
robot.
with one there because it specifically says.
But here's the
All right,
thing.
yeah, that's right. Sorry, I'm correcting
One.
myself there. I'll use move action to a counter. I won't read that. Sorry.
2,
So we have to
Do I read it?
1,
yes, 'cause you're my right.
2. I can get
A recent
there.
explosion has
Can't fight
morphed
it.
this thriving market into charred ground and waste. The few merchants, too poor to move on, have set up their stalls nearby. So, forced if you are vilified. Are you
Which he
vilified?
is.
I am vilified.
Okay, he has to
Okay.
pick that one then.
Alright, you have to pick that one then. Shall I read that
Yeah,
thing
go
out
for
then?
it. Go for it.
The merchants glare at you as you pass. You have a lot of nerve coming back here. One decides she's had enough and attacks. Draw and fight human.
Ugh. Draw and fight a human. All right.
Battle!
I'm battling a raider psycho. Ooh, loot.
Wait, the raider was a merchant?
I think it's just to give him stats. Torso and legs. Come on. 2 torso.
That means he also has this
I love
face. 'Cause I said that during the card.
And I take no damage because I've got 2
Yeah,
armor.
there
So
you
he
go.
is dead.
No.
The merchant attacked me ineffectively. And I
Is
get
that,
another
Oi,
loot
mate!
footstep.
No, shut up, smack.
I just go into his shop and say, hey, this is exactly what I was looking for. Live and love.
Oh my.
Oh boy, you got a
Ooh.
porn mag. Nice.
I then
wow.
also gain 2 experience,
Wait, you get to experience
Yep.
using a pod.
which means I level. 1,
That's great. I love it.
2. I'm not actually using that right now because I'm not camping.
I know.
But I will draw a thing. E or E. I'm going to endure this choice.
E.
All right, your turn, Laurie.
God.
Right. Now, as much as I want to destroy that robot, I can get to him, but that'll be my turn. So
Yeah,
I need
he's
to
not
think of
aggressive, at least,
something
so yeah.
else. Have a look at the objectives here. Killing robot. Yeah, I can't do anything on there. Don't have any money. I could go to the CIT ruins. Let's see, where am I? 1, 2, no, I can't. This is the annoying thing. I can go to the CIT ruins, but I also can't do anything. Whatever I do cannot be done on this turn just by moving. Unless I try
Sometimes
and
you are just saying
explore.
off the next turn.
Let's just try and explore. Hang on. One thing I might be able to do. Can I just move and then rest? Or is resting an entire turn?
Camping is an action.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to move and then just camp.
All right. So you
'Cause
get
there's literally no-
rested.
Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, if I spend my next action to move, I can get to the city, but then I've got no actions left, so...
Fair enough. You gain 3 hit points.
I only get
That
one
makes
back.
sense.
What about my radiation, though?
Your radiation
That's stuck.
stays.
Yeah, I figured.
You have to use items to get rid of that. And yeah, that's your turn. Phil.
I'm just going to see if I've got
Um,
attacks. That's during a fight. No, that is my turn, yeah.
Cool.
Basically, I want my influence.
So
I'm
how
going to
do
have to go
you-
for CIT
it's an
ruins because
action
it's
to
a
untap
roll.
things, is it?
Wait, E or I?
Yes, you have to camp to one tap.
Shit.
Oh, you have to.
You also heal 3 hit points if you
I'll
camp
get no
them.
rerolls, but I can
and
still
you
do it.
know.
You also gain the well rested trait as long as you're not an addict, and that means that you can it's basically a free reroll on any thing until you use it. So it can be
Oh.
quite
I'm
I will
going
get
to
one reroll then.
go 1, 2 into there,
Mhm.
and then can I camp here?
Yeah, go for it. In which case you gain a well rested trait.
Get the feeling Phil's doing the same thing I'm doing.
And
I
yeah,
also
that
gain
untaps, you gain
3
3 hit
health.
points. Yep, so you're back at max.
However, I get to do it first. That's the important thing.
I'm done then.
Cool.
Game pace has slowed down. We're all getting too tired.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
So it's
I'm
more-
going to camp, so I gain 3 HP back.
And the well rested trait.
2,
Where is
3.
he?
Then
There
I'm
he is.
going to move
Yeah.
twice. Sorry, move 2 spaces.
Yep.
1, 2. There we are.
That works.
I think that's me, isn't it?
That just
Maybe.
confuses my brain, because I would think, why didn't you move twice, then camp? I know it's not that way, but...
Oh, wait a minute. No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. I forgot it. I'm
Ooh.
going to instead use a second action to explore this thing. That's what I want.
All right, go for it.
He forgot it.
So that's the settlement encounter.
Yes.
You're not trying to do the. No, you're not.
Oh,
Never
wait a
mind.
minute. We need to delete this thing,
Ignore
though.
it. Oh wait, what is
that
this?
one's not being trashed yet.
No, that just goes to the bottom of the deck.
Oh, okay. So in that case, who needs to read that out for me?
Be Phil.
All right, go for it.
As you enter the settlement, you see a grisly sight. The strung-up body of a man. A sign reading "Synth" hangs from his chest. Option 1, extract vengeance on these animals. And then it has .synth.
So that's only if you're a synth.
Right. And then 2 is ignore the body and go about shopping.
So you actually only have one choice here. It's only a choice if you are a synth.
Oh, okay.
Right,
So
you can only ignore the body and go shopping.
Yeah.
okay, I'll do
I
that.
don't give a shit about these kind of things.
You go shopping.
For shopping, we draw 1 extra card from the asset deck.
Yep.
Ran away. And you can buy or sell up to 2 items because of the.
That'd be useful.
I have no
Just-
items. I only have 3.
How'd you get money?
Selling stuff or certain events will give you money. For what it's worth,
Okay.
if you sell things, they're worth 2 less than they would be if you bought them.
And
Okay.
you have to do it in a shop, of course.
Yes.
So I
It
need
takes
to
one.
buy.
Pouring
I
down
need
with
3
rain all of a
accounts
sudden.
so I keep to be capped because I don't have
Yeah.
enough money for anything. So I do not buy anything.
In which case, McCready is discarded because he's on the right,
Mhm.
and the Radaway stays.
And
So,
this goes
That
into
event goes
ground.
back into
That's
the deck.
actually a useful card.
Yes, that goes in the deck. That's now my
That I'm
turn.
keeping.
I need more money.
Cool.
That I can sell for 1.
In which case, it's my turn. I am also going to do that camping thing,
Yeah.
during which I'm going to discard Live and Love to gain 2 experience.
Oh,
On,
Which levels you up?
yes, it does.
2. Yes, it does. Yeah. So I'll discard that.
Don't forget your HP as well.
Yep. I'm just doing one thing at a time.
No, we must do all the things at once. Gah.
Strength. Oh, charisma. Sure, I'll be
Strong.
charismatic.
Oh, strength is the way to go.
Strength would also be good, admittedly. I'm then going to encounter the space, I think, again. I don't see any reason not to. So, Turbo, could you encounter me a settlement?
Oh, settlement, you said?
Yep.
Womp. Ba-dump. Out of nowhere, a grey tabby cat races across your path. Ashes! A voice shouts, Ashes, come back! The cat trots forward for a few more feet, then turns around and stares at you. So you can either ignore them both, or you can try to catch the cat. Agility look 4.
Let's go. Let's try and catch it. I've got agility.
Okay, it's agility look 4 you need.
So that's 3.
Ooh,
I've got 1 reroll.
go
Anything
on.
else to help me? No, nothing else to help me on this. So,
Go on, you can do it now.
damn
You
it!
failed.
So that failed.
Fail! You lurched forward, you lurched toward the cat, and it charges at you. It swipes at your hands and face, then darts off into the shadows. Your reward for your attempt at good deed is a batch of bleeding scratches and a healthy dose of humiliation. Ha! Stuff one.
Aw.
Although
So,
he won't
wait,
take the
do you wanna-
damage because he's got a suit on, hasn't he?
No, you still take damage in that situation. Suits
Oh.
only if, like armor only affects you in combat. So
So
cats
poorly-
unfortunately ignore armor apparently.
No, you had your
Damn.
helmet off. Clearly,
Wait,
you had
that's,
your helmet off. Aha! That goes in the deck again.
what can I got? I've got that. Yes, because you don't trash it. It does. Damn, that could
Okay.
have been nice as well.
What was it? Sorry.
It would have been an item from the shop.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
That is
Sniper rifle. Damn it, that'd have been nice.
Ah. Sucks for you.
Ah. Oh well.
Oh, yes. Look at all that rain.
I know,
Oh,
right?
you're getting rain on your end.
Yep.
Still just sweltering hot where I am.
It's
It's
both
very
here.
warm.
Well, yeah, but at least you got the rain to kind of add that coolness to it.
That's your
I
go.
mean, that means I've got to shut the window.
Yes, that's my turn. Also true, I guess.
Right then. Go into the shit ruins.
Yeah.
You
Oh
keep
my
trying to put yourself
God.
in Phil there.
There we go. So,
Oh, hang on.
oh,
Sorry.
what?
I made a mistake. After Turbo's turn, we should have drawn the monster cards, the enemy cards. So just quickly see what they do.
Yep.
We'll do it retroactively. So humans, the only humans on the field are unactivated, so they just activate.
Yep.
Super mutant. This guy steps up. He is very close to attacking me.
Yeah.
And robots. This guy is going to attack. He'll step up and attack Phil.
He doesn't have to move to do that.
True, he
Of
doesn't.
course, yeah, you're right. I always get mixed up by the outside ones.
I thought it'd be within one range.
Yeah,
Yep.
it
Oh,
is.
yes.
Right. Of course, I missed.
So, Phil, you have to roll a attack. You take 1 extra damage because it's attacking you with a gun and you don't have a gun. Or it's attacking you at range, I should say.
So I take 3.
Yes.
Oof.
And you don't kill it with that, unfortunately.
Damn.
I mean, I don't hit it anyway, do I?
Nope.
Yeah, it's a
Nope.
fight, so it's if you hit its arms, you would damage it. You would.
Oh,
Yeah, but
no.
he didn't hit his arms though.
Yeah, you can still kill
Right.
it even if you're at range. Somehow, you throw your crowbar or your tire iron, I guess. So if you want to, you can re-roll based on your weapons and such.
Yeah, why not?
I also like to point out it's hilarious. This Mr. Gutsy's weakness is his arms, even though he has none.
Well, no, they
Well,
have
it's-
those. They have the appendages, don't they?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
the
yeah,
quite
that's
thin
right.
weapons and such.
Even though that's not his weak point, but never mind.
So actually, that's only 2 damage now instead of 3.
Yeah, but he's still alive, which
He's
is
still
annoying.
alive. Yeah. Until you get a decent weapon, combat is legitimately hard in this game, especially once you start unveiling too many tiles and you get swarmed. Like I did in my first game. Literally the entire board.
Yeah, but why would I fight anything? I can just loot or everything.
I mean, they came for me, especially when you're one player, like solo playing it. Literally every monster goes for you. As
Wait, you
opposed
can
to
solo
splitting up.
play this?
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Oh,
It's very
wow.
fun.
That's really cool. I didn't know you could solo play this.
Yeah,
There you
there's
go.
a lot of board games you can. Anyway,
Right.
so now
So
it's your turn.
Yeah, I take my 1 movement to get to Shit City, and then is my action to EI4.
All right, so you're rolling 3 dice.
I don't
and
have
you've got
either,
no
however, I
rerolls.
can do 1 reroll because I'm well rested. Is that correct?
And you also got your Vault Suit, which just allows you to use to generate a reroll that uses endurance.
So I
That's
can
nice.
use 2 rerolls if I want to.
Yes.
Nice.
One of them will
And I
cost
need
you a
4.
well-rested trait.
You need 4, yes.
I would just use the R button, by the way. I don't feel like that way rolls it properly.
No! You roll the dice, you shake them, then you roll them, Sean.
That doesn't actually roll them.
Right, so...
That's
That's
only
3
3.
so far. It's that awkward point of which one do you re-roll if you re-roll.
Well, it
just
doesn't really
one or
matter,
two.
does it?
Nope.
I
That's
can
still
still
one, so
reroll
now
another
you'd have
one.
to- You'd have to use your well-rested trait though
Yep.
for this. Like that's gone now in that case.
Ah,
Ah.
shit.
It's actually very
That's fair.
difficult. It's actually very difficult to get 4, I've noticed.
It really is. There's 2
And-
maximum dice, and that's like a third of the dice. So
That's it. I'm staying
Yep.
here. I'm going to attempt that next turn.
cool. In that case, your turn, Phil.
So that's 1 movement to get there.
Yep.
And I shall search the place.
All right. In that case, Laurie,
Interesting.
draw
That's
a
a
wasteland
ruins.
encounter from.
Okay, you encounter a rusted and damaged Mr. Handy robot. Whoa, man! Far out! It says. It seems to be wandering aimlessly. There aren't any people around. Leave the robot and loot the building, or reprogram the robot. Intelligence, legs, and 4. What's L again?
Luck.
Luck and 4.
So you have 1 re-roll on that to make a roll of 4.
God damn.
Eesh.
No, what I'd go for. Like, fuck it, I need to
I-
loot. What's he going
I
for?
think I'm just going to loot the building.
Okay, you tell the Mr. Handy you're going to the end of the building. Groovy, man! It replies. You gain 1 loot card and plus
No.
1.
So the way that works, you gain a loot card times the encounter level replaced, which is 4 plus 1. So you gain 5 loot cards.
Jesus
Yeah, that's
Christ.
nice. That's really nice.
1, 2,
Holy
Okay.
cow.
3, 4, 5.
It's why it's kind of worth exploring the places of better value, like Diamond City and the CIT ruins.
Damn, I underestimate the strength of exploring shit. Good God.
Then this goes back.
When you camp, you may discard this card. Does it recover 8 additional HP, then suffer 1 rad? So that goes into my inventory.
So worth noting, your inventory is max 4. However, if you equip
Astoundingly
stuff there, it
awesome
counts that.
tails.
Oh, I am
You
on
camp,
max
if you do
then.
not have L, you may discard this card to gain 2 XP. Covert Ops Training. When you camp, if you do not have P, you may discard it to gain 2 XP. Day Tripper. During a test or fight that uses C or L, exhaust to add 1 hit. Then test E3. If you fail, become addicted. If you are addicted, you cannot discard this card, and it costs 1 cap to 1 exhaust.
Addicted basically prevents you from being well rested, and it has other effects.
Finally, Calmex. During a test or fight that uses P or A, exhaust to add 1, then test E3, become addicted, blah, 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 blah. So
you
I
gotta get rid of
actually
one of
have
them.
to drop one of these.
Yes, you do.
I'd say it's an obvious one, but go for it. I won't say anything.
All of those have their uses.
They do, but I know what I'd get rid of.
So I'm curious here. During tests or fights, I don't need the letter to use the drug that adds 1 to her.
No, you don't. You can add that whether you've got it or not.
Actually, makes no difference. Either case, I've only got 1 of the letters.
But it basically means you've got
hang
a
on.
reroll plus a hit.
So I could have actually used my Mentats to just add another hit, and then we would have been done.
I did say that when you drew it. I don't know if you necessarily understood what I was saying. I did say that.
I completely forgot about
Um,
that. Damn it.
fuck if I know.
Your
It's one of
eye
the drugs. It's just which one.
uses eye. Okay,
All
right.
of them.
Charisma or luck.
We'll just have to see.
PRA
I'm doing
is
it
more
again
like
next
to be
turn anyway.
useful in combat if you manage to find a weapon that has that. Whereas CRL, they get used a lot in encounter cards in my
I
experience.
think I'm going to ditch the Calmex.
It's probably the choice that Anna made there.
So it
Yeah,
goes
Brahmin
here.
steak is... yes. So yeah, that Brahmin meat's nice, but obviously right now that's a backup for later if you get seriously hurt. You then have one movement.
We'll move here. So I'm
Right.
at least a little bit away from things.
Now Laurie is between you and the raider and robot.
Well, now I can only
Basically-
do one thing on my turn before running away. Thank you, Phil.
You're welcome.
So
Yeah,
actually, that is a very good thing that I hadn't even thought about. Tactical placement of yourself to get away from monsters. I didn't even think about that till just now. All right, Turbo, your turn.
Right then.
Just like that, the rain has stopped.
1, 2. 1, 2. Yay!
It's not aggressive, so it's not going to just outright attack you.
There
Yep.
you go. Turbo's saving you.
Yeah, actually.
Thanks, buddy.
I want to
destroying
beat
that side of the
I
board.
want to beat the shit out of things. That's all
That's
Super
fair.
is, right?
I'm okay with that.
I would recommend at some point trying to encounter and trying to find a weapon or something though. Because
It's,
right now you're just rolling base dice.
I mean, it's I try to attack this thing for a reason, but after that, yes,
Oh, I get. Yeah, I get what you're doing. Sorry. All right, so now it's the enemy's turns.
yes.
So first off, the railroad. The railroads are aren't really on the map. Robots. So the robot is going to fight you, Turbo. So roll the dice. You got to get 2.
Go for it,
hands.
buddy. Allegiance to the
Now-
synths.
Because of the fact that you're in the same space, the thing can't use its gun to full advantage, so you don't get that +1 damage.
Yay! So
Okay,
I need to get
useful.
hands, right?
Yes.
Get hands.
That's only one arm.
That's one.
So you
But-
take 2 damage. Oh,
Wait,
you
I
got
get
a reroll?
thingy. I can re-roll.
Oh, because you're well rested.
That is,
Is that
correct.
right? Or...
Yes.
Oh yeah. So well rested is now gone.
Yep. I'm gonna re-roll these 2.
Use.
Nope. Fucked up.
Uh,
Don't kill it. That's a shame.
all right. So, but you only take 1 damage, so that's not too bad.
Only takes singular damage. I was hoping about to kill it during the turn I activated, just save myself some
this gonna
time.
do
But nope,
anything on
had to
its
be an
turn?
awkward bastard.
That's fair.
And,
Nope.
then
And now it is the critters'
Seven.
turns.
Buggos.
This guy steps to Turbo, who's the closest.
Yep.
This guy is going to step to Phil, who's the closest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the
That's
only
it.
critters. All right. Was
Where was that guy?
He was here. So he's literally 2 spaces away from you.
Sorry,
yeah.
Cool. So
Oh,
my turn.
I'm really behind on
I'm going to
levels.
encounter the settlement again.
Like, I only have
if you
2
draw me a
cards.
settlement card, Turbo, and read it to me.
Like two
settlement,
letters,
you
should I
said?
say?
All right.
Damn.
As you pass through the crowd, you see a familiar face. She's far older, but there's no mistaking her. She has to be Margaret, the girl from the photograph found in the wasteland.
Oh.
So you can either approach Margaret and tell her about the dead man in the wasteland, Charisma 3.
So just sorry, hold on. At the top there, does it say that it requires a quest to be in play?
It does not.
Doesn't?
No.
Nope.
Very much, yeah, because
Oh, no,
of course
sorry,
that is
I'm thinking
the
yeah,
person
I'm
from
thinking of the
earlier
wrong
where
thing.
to find.
So
but, yeah.
anyway,
This is based on an encounter. Sorry, carry on.
So either way, 2 choices. Either approach Margaret and tell her about the dead man in the wasteland, Charisma 3, or leave her alone and go shopping.
I'll tell her. I've got charisma, so let's try it.
Alright, Charisma 3.
I feel like
please.
if you can make a roll, it's usually better than the other choice. It's especially since I
Yes,
can't
me.
really shop. So I've got 1 reroll. I've got 1 so far. Come on, you can do it.
Fail.
I've got well rested, so I'm going to use that.
Oh.
Go, go, go.
wait,
Burning them well rested.
Come on, 2 more things.
There we go.
Hey,
That
oh
does it.
boy, oh. Succeed. As you tell Margaret about the man, you can see she has been expecting this news for some time. That's my brother. We came out here to search for our father. When my brother didn't return, I fled the west. Suppose my father likely met the same fate out there somewhere. She thanks you for the information as she idly grasps a bird pendant around her neck. Gain 3 caps.
Yay.
Let me
Anything
know when
else?
you. 3 XP.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Not a level just.
And add 006 and also trash this card.
006.
Yes.
Cool.
I'll destroy this card now as well. So, bonk. Oh, I can't destroy it. I am
Yeah,
not
Beanie
admin.
has to do it, I think.
Ah, silly Beanie and his admin privileges.
Sorry, I can actually fix that in a minute.
Okay.
I'll give people that thing.
Again, I think it's actually really cool you could do this as a single player thing. That's incredible.
Yeah.
It is. It's a choose your own adventure style board game, which is just cool.
That's yeah, holy shit. That's cool.
So I'm going to carry on encountering. That was my first action. I'll do another action.
Alright, I'll draw you
Alright.
another settlement card.
I'm just seeing what demos
Ooh.
it has to offer.
Are you
What's that?
idolized?
And villainized.
And so you pass several people on the settlement when you hear an angry voice. You stupid net! Look over in time to see a woman kicking her dog. So a force you have idolized, which you're not. Make this asshole stop. Strength charisma 4, or let it go and go shopping.
I hate the fact that I'm making this choice, but I'm going to go shopping.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I know that
fuck
I'm not going to be able to make the 4 roll. So much as I want to make this bitch stop, I'm going to have to go shopping.
You kick her dog? Anyway, you can hear the woman still cursing at the poor animal, which whimpers at you going, "Why,
Arse, man.
Beanie?" as you walk the other
I
way.
wish I could help.
Shop.
Well, he is a
Alright,
villain, so, you know,
I can
gotta
shop
do
up to
shopping.
4 times.
You what site?
First thing that
You
happens
can
is there is a card revealed.
you can
Up
shop
to
4
4
times.
So I can buy or sell up to 4 times.
Oh, because of the
what it
simple
means.
number. I get it.
Yes.
Right then, I will put this
Hmm.
back in the thingamajiggy then at the bottom.
Yes, if it's not trash, then yes at the bottom.
Okay, I'll
I'm
put it
going
back.
to sell my laser rifle for
my.
2 caps.
2 craps.
Boop. And then that's all I'm going to do, which means the sniper rifle is trashed.
Welp.
Yep.
Goodbye,
Oh,
snipe.
man.
I mean, Laurie's halfway to getting it with his junk.
Damn.
I said that out loud.
Oh
Now
my.
your turn, Laurie.
I just
Your
walk in
turn.
and they're like, damn, you can have this gun. It's as long as you're... Oh, is it my turn? Right,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, I'm
That's,
going to do that action again. I'm going to... the CIT ruins
yeah.
E and I for 4.
See if you can do
Give it
that
one more
thingamajiggy.
go. So I do actually have a reroll. No, not a reroll. I can add 1.
With the
Yes.
drug, yeah.
Hang on, let me have a look at this again. E or I. Okay, I've got 1 reroll from my vault suit.
Oh yeah, from your vault suit.
And I can
Okay.
also gain +1 from mentats. So I think I've got a good chance of this.
Okay,
Good luck.
do it. I can do it.
That's 3.
3.
You can add 1 from your mentat straight away.
I'm just gonna do
obviously
that,
you
yeah.
want to.
I'm
Alright.
just going to nail it.
In that case, you need to make a endurance roll to not be addicted.
Oh, right. So I need to
E3.
get 3 or more?
Last thing, you've got your fault suit, which makes you less likely to get addicted, apparently.
Also, for what it's worth, mentats is exhausted. It's not discarded.
Oh, right.
Oh, so
What was that you were saying about my vault suit, Turbo?
It gives you
during
reroll.
yeah, you can use your reroll. You can reroll something box you need 3, don't you? Come on. Nope,
Blah.
addicted.
So you are addicted. This basically the only immediate effect is that you cannot be well rested now. Also, some
Damn
cards may have effects based on you being addicted.
Stop
For
that.
example, the mentats now cost you a cap to unexhaust, and you can't discard them willingly. Nobody can take your drugs from you, Laurie.
Get off! Get off! Get your hands away from it! Right, however,
but
seeing as I
what's your
succeeded,
action?
I gain 3
Oh, yeah.
caps and stage 18 and 67 are added.
And the Institute gets one more.
Yes,
Woo!
they do.
Me and Laurie get a point.
18 and 67.
Come on. There we go. Move these over here. So what was
18.
that? 3 caps.
And 67.
That's my money.
One.
Yep.
That's gone. And that's back. So, vault rumors. Every year, new unfortunates appear out of the wasteland, claiming to have been banished from an underground bunker made before the war by a company called Vault Tech. Perhaps it is worth investigating. First objective, many of the Vault exiles are caught by raiders. You might be able to get someone off of one of them, kill any human enemy, or see if you can find an old exile who will sell you information. At any settlement, spend 4 caps, and an action. Both of those give you influence, both of them add a new quest. Uncover the railroad. Impressed by your resourcefulness and persistence, the Institute brings you into their trust. They are developing the most advanced technology ever conceived, but are threatened by criminals calling themselves the railroad. Place stars equal to the survivors. Oh, each on settlement, 1 per settlement, starting with the highest level. Okay, so give me a second. So there'll be 1 on Diamond City.
Yeah.
That's right next to me.
1 on the farm.
1 on the farm. Is the Raider Camper settlement? Is no.
Say starting with the highest.
Yes.
Starting with the highest, yeah. But so now there'll actually be a second one in the in Diamond City.
Oh my.
No.
Oops. That's
sorry.
Ruins where
Yes.
you're looking.
Sorry. Right.
That's Ruins where you're. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, but there's also. Oh, that's 3. So yeah.
Well, yeah, because you put 1 on number 2. Shouldn't we go on mine? Or
No, because that's Wasteland.
No,
that's not a settlement.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry. Then, the objectives. Hunt down and eliminate these criminal railroad agents. Kill the last star on the map.
What's
So,
the strength, by the way?
if you look on the left over here,
it says X.
X. Currently, they are right at the beginning, so it is 1. They're actually quite easy. But they're also aggressive, which means I'm going to get attacked straight away here.
Yay, we can squish them.
The second objective, locate the railroad headquarters to give them support. So spend an action in the railroad. 3 XP for both of those. Both of them add 2 quests. The railroad also adds a thing, and does that. All right. I immediately get into a fight with these guys because they're mean.
Does not happen at the end of my turn? Or is it just
It happens
immediate?
immediately when they enter my space.
Okay.
So I need to get a head. I need to get 1 head, 1 legs, and I need to roll this twice. So that kills the first one, and I take 0 damage because of my armor. Second one. Is that a head? Was that
Yeah,
one
There's
thing?
2 there at
Yeah,
least.
so that kills,
Well, that's
and
3 damage.
3
I
damage.
take 1 damage total because my armor.
Mm-hmm. Damn,
Yeah,
you
my
are
armor's actually doing me
beefy.
a lot of good.
You're a beefy
Again-
person.
I gain
Beefy
2 experience. So 1, I level up.
Why?
That actually worked out for me quite nicely. I'll
So
take
for
yes.
my reference,
Swans.
is the railroad likely to be on one of these ones, or is it likely to be a?
It's actually this. It's this one over here. The stars on it.
Yeah, that's both
Railroad space.
the boss.
Oh,
Well,
Oh my god!
the end locations.
And these guys are dead. So there's now only 2 stars on the board, which is actually annoying for me because I'm actually kind of with you there, Phil. I want to do that objective.
Okay, where are they?
So now you
One
can
right at the
actually-
end, or there is one not very far
So on
away.
opposite side of the map. To each other at least.
Right, because of where I am, I've only used 1 action. Let's see, nothing in particular on these ones. Alright, I'll use an action in the ruins. Hang on, first off, hang on, right. The Mentats. If you're addicted, you can't discard this card and it costs 1 cap to unexhaust. I'm going to spend that money right now. Hang on, is it still
What
sideways,
are you-
or...?
No, you have to do that when you're camping. You can only unexhaust things when you camp. That's just an extra thing on top of camping that you have to do.
Okay then, well, I'm going to loot the ruins anyway.
Cool.
Tell me
In
what's
that
gonna
case,
happen.
me, Wasteland Encounter.
Nope.
Sorry, I'm tracking it all over there for some reason. As you pick through the ruins, you see someone has scratched the symbol of a bird into the
Oh, I
surface
should
of
be
a
looking, should
wall.
I?
That symbol looks familiar. Follow it for PI4, or ignore the symbol and scavenge for a P3.
Wait, P3?
So P3 to ignore it and scavenge, or follow it with a PI4. Perception intelligence 4.
I don't have
perception
any of those. I guess I'll just ignore it then, and I'm gonna have to go for the easy roll here.
Yep, just go for base rolling.
So I need
Yeah,
a
aim to
3.
get 3. Yep. That's 3.
That's 3.
Succeed. No time for a scavenger hunt. You need useful gear now. You gain 4 loot.
Damn.
Nice. Saying that though, I've got a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to get rid of.
And that stays.
I mean, you say it's nice. If you'd done the other one and got that, you'd have gotten a minigun.
Oh, was that the case?
Shut up, Phil.
Yes.
Don't tell me these things.
Oh.
Okay, thanks, game. Put them in my hand, why don't you?
Also, now admittedly, we know that's in that deck, so
Guns and
9,000
bullets.
now, somebody might actually be able to get a minigun.
Oh, I'm going to keep that one. When you camp, if you do not have A, you may discard this camp and gain 2 XP. I'm going to totally do that. I need to level up right
Yeah, you've
now.
not leveled at all.
Yeah.
A fistful of caps. Immediately discard this card, then gain 3 caps. So immediate.
Nice.
So that goes.
I'll grab the caps.
That goes over here.
Fistful of caps. That sounds like a reference.
It is.
Fistful of. It's
Dollars.
a Western
3
mid,
caps,
isn't it?
wasn't it?
It's those bits of paper. I don't know why they're considered valuable. They're just bits of paper. I mean, it's caps you need.
Yeah, it's true.
All right.
All right.
Paper's
Buff
just good for
out.
fire,
During a
that's it.
test or fight that uses strength or the E1, exhaust to add 1 hit. It's not that bad. I have I have 0 of those. So Codsworth.
Codsworth.
Exhaust to trade with 1 other survivor anywhere on the map.
So that's voluntary trade. Basically, you can usually only trade if you camp on the same space as somebody, which is obviously very difficult to do.
Right,
However,
these get
again,
rid
it's-
of.
You've got to get rid of one more.
I know. I'm just still deciding.
All right.
Someone chuck one of those on. Seeing as I have neither of these, get rid of buff out. Actually, hang on. That's worth. Oh, it's only worth 3. Yeah, get rid of that one.
Well, yeah.
Right,
Oh.
and I believe that's the end of my turn, right?
Yes. Yeah. You did the quest, and then yeah. So Phil, your turn.
Do we not get rid of the quest item,
Reveal that from where I am.
or did
Yes,
you already?
can. Was that sorry?
Did you get rid of the quest objective?
Yes, it's gone. It's now just your ones. So,
It's not one of
that
these
for a
things, is it?
Pendleton Estate. Ooh.
That's an objective one.
It is.
Yes,
you got to
it
spend
is.
6 caps there in an action.
I don't
And there's
have
also
6
a
caps.
monster there,
Oof, that's a big angry one.
which is immediately revealed. It's a Deathclaw.
Oh boy!
And it is immediately aggressive to anything
There's
that's
a lot of nasty things between us and the railroad. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bear in
Don't worry,
mind,
Phil. I'm also waiting to get there.
Pendleton
If I really want-
Estate is in its own little box in the middle of hard terrain.
Yep.
It is.
defensive, don't you
The
know?
point is, it would probably still come and eat me alive.
Also true.
It's only a death claw. It's only need to hit like the arm
what
3
I'm actually
times.
going to do is I'm going to camp as my other action.
All right. So you gain 3 hit points. You gain
I
well
gain 3
rested.
hit points, and I
You're already
untap
well
my
rested.
tire iron.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Then I don't have P, I don't have L, so I'm going to discard 2 things and gain 4 XP.
Cool.
Good idea. Oh god damn, this is making me really want my level up right now. I've not leveled up at
So,
all.
1, and then
I'm just like the little, like,
2.
poorly leveled guy in
Nice.
like the wrong
So,
area in the MMO.
But,
2 special tokens.
yes, these ones.
so
P or E?
perception or endurance.
What's the... I'll take the P, actually.
All right.
That's a good
That's
one for
what you
Hancock,
buy.
yeah.
Guy. And then I gain another 2. 1,
Nice.
2.
Mm.
God damn.
Oh,
Like, I just haven't fought anything either. Like,
all right.
And that's me done.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Mr. Gutsy.
Get for it.
I'll try to. I need 2 arms. I've got no rerolls.
yeah, I believe you have 2 arms, right?
Oh no,
No,
he
I-
lost one in the last fight, unfortunately.
Damn it! So
Oh,
2
dear.
damage.
Yeah. You don't. Oh yeah, you don't. Have any
How
rerolls
well are
for
you
that.
doing on damage, by the way?
I'm still
Oof.
good. I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Go for it.
Yes, it's pissing me off now. I want to kick this dude's ass.
Worst comes to worst, you can take 6 damage here, but
2.
Oh,
Damn
no.
it. Again.
not gonna happen.
Fucking hell.
Fighting without
Ow,
rerolls.
you
is
need to rest or
legitimately-
something. You're getting the shit
I'm
kicked out of you.
I'm fine.
No, you're really not. You're
I'm
half health.
fine.
You're on half health.
I'm fine.
You've lost both your legs. Come back here and I'll bite your ankles. I love how that's come up twice in the last 2 days rather than. Anyway,
Yeah. That's my
My
turn,
turn.
because apparently I can't
That's
beat
right.
that bit to gutsy. It's been a dick.
well, let's see if it wants to attack you because it's enemy's turn now. It does, but first off is the Institute, which has nothing on the board. There is
Mhm.
also critters. One of the critters is going to move up and attack you, Turbo.
Fucking bring it on, bitch.
Oh
And the
dear.
one's going to attack Phil.
See, this is the thing. I'm actually kind of wishing that they would go and attack me so I can get some more XP.
Yeah, it's XP without a. Especially these ones are quite easy.
It's
So,
XP without
Oh.
effort, really.
Turbo, you first. You need to get 8 or so.
Okay, a torso. Singular torso. I get no torsos.
Ow.
Oh, now I get a fucking arm, dick!
You just
Also,
got fucked up by a moral.
You get an arm, Dick. What? What is?
That's
Oh, he's a mutant. Let's be fair. He's a mutant. Arm dicks are probably normal.
So I
Fair enough.
need
You
head.
need head or torso. You need
I need
twice.
2 of them.
And for what it's worth, head and torso on the same thing don't
Ooh,
count. but
nice.
That works. That's
Oh,
a lot of
that's
damage,
a whole
though.
lot of damage, though.
Yeah.
You
Uh,
could re-roll the 2 if you wanted to.
Could.
well, you're
Yeah,
well
let's do
rested,
that.
so yeah, might want to go for
And he's
it.
also got his tire iron, which you can exhaust if you wanted to.
Is there any benefit to using the tire iron over my well rested?
Just that well rested disappears once you've used
Wait,
it.
how can you only ever have one well rested?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll
Hmm.
ditch the well rested then.
All right. That'll do it. So you take 2 damage
Nice.
therefore.
But
That
on
was
the-
You still
good.
kill it.
So I gain
so
1 XP.
2 experience. 2.
2.
So it's power 2.
God, these guys
Yeah, that was
leveling up
nice.
way faster than me.
And I'll
Nothing
do
has
one.
attacked me at all.
So
I've
these
done, like, one
don't necessarily
fight,
go on the same one
maybe.
they spawned on. They go on the nearest one, which in this case is actually the same one it spawned on. But I think it's worth mentioning because it's close.
Isn't the nearest one in the top side?
No, because Phil's here. Never mind. He's
Oh yeah,
two
good point.
spaces
Yeah,
away
it's only
from
3
this.
away. Yeah. What was the
alright.
other? Oh, is that all the fights?
No, there's one left, isn't there?
Robots.
Robots now attack. The robot attacks Turbo.
I
Turbo,
want
see if
2
you can beat this
arms.
robot.
God damn it. Give me 2 arms, you bastard. Damn it!
That's 1 arm and 3 damage.
3 damage, Jesus.
Does he now suffer 1 HP, or does it have
Nope.
to be...
No,
Oh,
it has to all be on the
in
same
one
turn.
go. Oh, that sucks.
All right. You
Yeah,
are
you're nearly
looking
dead.
bad.
You are very
not
nearly dead.
Dead, I'm fine.
Okay, now you're the Black Knight when he's got no arms and no legs.
It's fine.
Just a flesh wound.
It's
Sorry,
fine.
I
You
just assume you'll regrow them. All right, my turn then.
Go on then, Beanie.
I'm gonna get some food, by the way. Be right back.
All right.
So it'll be a
I'm
big...
gonna pay a cap to use my full movement, use my armor. I'll go 1. I'll explore this maneuver action. Robco Factory, get a robot. Projectile
Ooh.
medic. Ooh.
What does that symbol mean?
There's a shield, which is 1 extra defense, so it has to get
Oh,
3
it's
hits
2
to kill it.
symbols, right? I thought, is it like
Yeah,
a fire extinguisher
It
or
looks
something?
like a penis. I'm not gonna lie. Together they look like penis.
You have a weird looking penis then, Bean.
You
should
I
get
should
that
go see a
checked out.
doctor. I'm then going to. Oh, fuck's sake.
And the loot is just the tip.
Oh.
Well, how much movement have you got now?
I've got 1 movement left, but if I move into that, I take a radiation, which isn't the end of the world. But
So you've not
still.
taken any so far.
You're pretty much on
Yeah.
full health.
But I'm basically committing to taking a second radiation if I do that. Well, no, I'm not. I can get
Not
around
can
it.
do
committing
it.
to it, but
Uh,
it's
'Cause, I
also
mean-
a case of at that point, why not just go there?
You have to
anyway?
move
Yeah.
through it, right? Don't you?
Doesn't
no, I
have
could
to.
move for these spaces, but I'd have to go past the Superhuman and the Deathclaw.
If you move through the radiation, do you still take the radiation?
Yes, you do. Moving into the space gets a radiation.
Bear in mind, that one's radiation,
Yeah.
and then there's this guy.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I basically have to either commit to the radiation or commit to the monsters.
Or you could go here.
And if I go, no, because I'm going this way. I need to go here.
Yeah,
Screw it.
well,
Even if I go in the radiation, I have the chance the monsters will just turn and go for me anyway. So fuck it, I'll go for the monsters. These guys are aggressive, so they attack me immediately. I need to get 3 torsos. That did not roll, but oh
that's
well. That's 2
one.
damage, which is cancelled by my armor.
That guy might shoot me on his turn.
All right, that's my turn done.
Okay, well, I'm just going to rest.
Go for it. You've got another action after that. You don't get the well rested because you're addicted.
Wait,
you
I thought you said resting was an entire turn.
No, it's an action.
Okay, right. So first of all, guns and bullets is going to go.
Cool.
I gain 2 XP.
2 XP. Yeah.
So that goes around back to there, and I level up.
Nice.
So I've got rid of the knife, haven't I? Fuck. Which one's gonna be more useful?
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna take P. I'm gonna go for a P.
Ah,
All right.
Now my drug
in that
tests
case-
are better. I can cheat on them.
Anyway.
And what happens
so
to?
yeah, you can spend a cap to unexhaust that if you want.
I shall do so.
Cool. I'll put it there.
There we go. I need my mentats, damn it.
There you go.
Not that much. Am I still addicted though?
Yes, you are.
Damn it.
So it is now. Well, you've
Hang
got
on,
another
I
action.
can still move if I
Yep.
want to, or do something here. Let's have a look.
Yep.
What are the main objectives? Killing humans. Spending money at a shop. Should be 4 caps. I can
settlement
do
encounter.
that. Settlement, actually, yeah. Let's see. Kill the last guy on the map. Well, there's 2 of them. Don't want to do that. Don't want to buff the railroad up. Pendulum Estate. There's a Death Claw. Fuck that. Or kill a robot. I think Turbo's got that. So
I don't know. I'm not so sure on that one, but hey.
hmm. It might
killing a
actually be
human
worth
gets
the
me
wait.
influence. So god damn. That's difficult terrain.
Where are you looking? Yeah, it is. To go to the human. There is another human over here. If that is more interesting, it's probably just as far away. Well, further away, in fact. Even with the
In
different terrain.
fact, yeah, it is. So also by killing the human in that area, I'm then in the raider camp, which is a level 3, which is useful. So
That's true.
that's as
So
far
you're
as I can
moving
go.
to the different terrain. All right. Phil, your turn.
Damn it. There we go.
I shall move here and scavenge.
He's going to my
your
spot.
You need to read it. Laurie,
Okay, which one is it? Ruins.
it's this one.
Okay, you hear nothing but your own footsteps as you walk through the ruins. It's calm and quiet. 2 choices. Hack onto an old register, which is intelligence 3, or search for useful equipment, which is PL4.
So
hack
one
on-
reroll to get 3, or one reroll to get 4. Plus
Which one are you
whatever you
going
have in
for?
your items.
Register I3
I'm
or
going
equipment
I'll go
PL4.
for the PL4.
All right.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh.
Oh
That'll do
wow,
it.
you actually got
Also
it.
didn't one.
You are lucky, right, because if you failed, you'd have to fight somebody. Okay, so, succeed. You turn over some rubble to find a corpse. It stinks, but it has some useful items on it. So, loot times the area, +1.
Plus 1, which is 5.
So
Again.
5 again.
Damn
Oh,
it,
damn it.
Phil!
2,
I need to
3,
go do some
4,
wasteland scavenging.
5.
Yeah, you really do.
Like, it's paying off for you guys.
So I have got junk during your turn, you may discard this card and another junk card to gain 1 card of your choice from the shop or from the loot or cap discard piles.
It's basically your MacGyver. You're putting 2 bits
Yeah.
of junk together for an item.
And there are some nice stuff in the discards.
Companion, Preston Garvey. Exhaust to ignore the effects of difficult terrain until the end of your turn. Ooh. If there is not a 68 or 109 deck, keep
So
this
that's-
companion when it exhausts.
That's if we unveil one of the vaults, we get those decks.
Which is
Okay,
likely in the
so
tough
question.
areas.
Is there a limit to how many companions I can have at a time?
Only 1 active at a time. The other one can sit in your inventory. But again, that takes up an inventory
Oh,
slot.
in your inventory.
I like
you
imagine
carry them
now.
around in your backpack.
I was just about to
I
say
actually
that. Yeah.
think I'm gonna have Preston for the time.
I feel like he's better than Hancock in this situation, yeah. Unless you're specifically speccing towards combat, which unfortunately you've not been able to just for items.
Unstoppables. When you camp, if you do not have E, may discard to gain 2. Psycho item, drunk fight, exhaust recover 1 HP and generate 1 reroll, then test, blah blah blah. Fistful of caps, immediately discard, then gain 3 caps.
I got them for you.
That's making it easy.
There you go.
Mr. Money.
So, yeah, that's right.
So I need. You can only carry 4 things.
Discard
Yes.
2.
You need to get 2.
What's he going to go for? Oops. He's not going to get rid of the
What's
Unstoppables.
going on here?
That's probably the best one.
I'm going to.
Probably get
I'm
rid of
going to ditch Hancock.
Yeah, I suppose. If we can have one active at a
So
time.
he goes here.
Yep. Is he? Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was an asset for a minute.
Yeah, I was double checking.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, Hancock and probably
Um,
Junk, to be honest. Is what I'd go for, at least. Leave it up to him, because it's one of those things, you need 2 junk cards, so it's like, eh.
That needs another junk. But I might hold on to that.
Well, difficult times, difficult times.
2 XP when I camp, though, that could be useful.
He's leveled up a lot, which
That
is
level,
also
yeah.
annoying.
It would. I don't think I'm going to camp anytime soon, though, at the moment. I think I'm going to ditch Psycho.
All right.
Really? That's a +1 HP
All right.
as well. Right.
And that's your turn if you moved. Oh no, you still got a movement if you
I've
want to.
still got a movement, but actually I think I'm going to stay here.
All right. In that case, it's your turn, Turbo.
Alright, he's actually going to stay right there.
Oh,
Hmm?
Sorry, I'm just thinking here for a moment.
No worries.
Did that.
What's his character bonus?
1, 2. Actually, yeah.
Tyra.
Yeah,
gonna do
I was
that
thinking
instead.
I'd be tempted to go there because you've got Garvey that can get you.
Yeah,
spread.
that's just what I was double checking. I can actually get there in 1
Yeah.
movement next turn.
So
that
your
does
turn now.
put me
Turbo.
in.
Right then.
Puts you in. Well, I'm still the threat here. Like these guys are going to go for me before you.
So first thing, right away. 1, 2. Then camp.
Right. So you gain 3 hit points. You gain well rested, and you've got
1,
nothing else to do.
2,
What camping?
3. Unfortunately, no. I'm gonna be doing this for a while. Unfortunately,
It happens. It's
I
part
got
of the
really
game.
unlucky with the rolls. I just couldn't get any arms at all.
You did. Unfortunately, that's just how it happens when you're fighting
I'm going to
about
take a lot of
weapons.
damage here, aren't
Like,
I?
I mean, I
that's a
did,
difficult roll to get.
I did fine beforehand.
You did, but that's like that robot.
These
specifically is
3
quite
things are going to
difficult
go for me.
Kill like arms.
Chance to get
It's
experience,
quite a
though.
hard thing to roll. All right, monsters or enemies even. Humans all move 1. This guy is going to actually he can just shoot at. Laurie,
Yeah,
is
you
that?
can.
This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3 spaces from Turbo. He is going to go for me because he's close to me, and he can shoot at me actually. And that's all the humans. So first you roll your encounter, Laurie. You take 1 hit automatically because you've not got a gun.
It's blocked by my Vault Armor.
Yep. So just damage now is just as it is in the
So
dice.
I need 1 head or torso.
Yes. No, 2 because he's got defense.
Oh, damn.
That's
Oh.
2 torsos, so I'll do it. But you're taking 5 damage.
Let's see, do I have a
Fucking
reroll
hell.
for that?
Don't
Doing a
think
test that uses
so.
E?
No,
It's not
this
an
isn't-
E.
You've not got a weapon, so this isn't using any stats right now.
You know what? I'll just take the damage.
Yeah.
2, 3.
But you do get the kill,
5.
so you get 1 experience.
Anything else?
Nope, just this guy gets put on the map. And
I'm actually not too worried because I still have a stim pack. However, I just killed a human. So
Yeah, you did.
I gain 1 influence and stage
Stage
068.
All right.
So it goes up to
And this
4.
gets trashed as well.
I mean,
Eh,
I'm going
come
to just throw.
Come on.
So technically, our humans actually attacks at the same time. So I'm going to roll mine, and if I get beat mine, we both gain this influence because technically we killed them at the same time. If that makes sense.
Sure.
I just
I get
let
it.
you roll first. Boop. It is. Yeah, that's a kill, and that is 3 damage, knocked down to 1.
So is that your super mutant brute?
So no, it's this guy. He is dead. So I gain 1 experience. So I also gain an influence for completing the quest alongside you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you trash it?
Hold on, I'm still
stage
just sorting out my
068,
enemies.
yeah.
068. Boop.
What is that noise?
My fan. Sorry, I keep I've got in the habit when I'm.
Sorry, I just think of that film with that doll on the little like tricycle with the like weird eyes and stuff. Like, it's like psychotic. What's it called?
Oh, Chucky. That's the only psychotic doll I can think of.
Yes. Anyway,
Either way, the raiders had one of the vault dwellers' wrist-mounted
I
computers.
haven't actually
on
seen
them.
that film myself.
With this, you should be able to contact the people on the inside of the vault or interact with its computer. The first objective, there are some supposed exiles from the vault around town. One of them might be able to show you how to use the Pip-Boy. Intelligence look for in any settlement with an action.
God damn.
Or the Pip-Boy should be able to interface directly with the vault entrance, but you'll need an extra set of hands there. You can use an action at Vault 84 if we've found it, as long as you have a companion.
Well, I don't know where the vault is.
Do we?
I said I don't know where the vault is.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, none of us do, so...
No, we don't. So you'd have to find that. I will say, because I know already, that Vault 84 is a green location. At least I'm pretty sure it is. So that I'm on even footing. Otherwise, I'd know that and you guys wouldn't. It would be unfair.
And that's the guy I want to go
All right, and that's that. That's all the enemies, isn't it? So it's my turn.
Yep.
Wait, I didn't give myself the experience. Sorry, so I was getting more. All right.
Yeah, I did give
I
myself
am going
XP, didn't
to...
Fight.
1, 2. I have to spend a cap for this as well to get my full movement.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to fight this thing. So arms 3. Ooh. That thing Turbo's been doing, but harder.
Oh my.
I make it! What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, so you get the arms I dodge, you.
I take 2 damage in the process. Yeah. But god damn.
That armor you've got is ridiculous.
It is nice, but I have to pay every time I want to move twice. Like every time I want to get my full movement, I've got to pay a cap per action.
Get your loot though.
I get a loot and I get 3 experience. This guy goes back.
Grumble.
Sorry, Turb. Fucking.
Did you re-roll it before you put him back in?
I did, but I didn't mean for it to flip like that. All right, there we go.
Grumble.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Damn it, you guys.
I get a fistful of caps. 3 caps. Awesome. That's actually really good for me.
God, you're just speeding ahead, aren't you?
I've not. Well, I've got no cards or anything. I've not got that much influence. I've just got decent amount of levels, and I'm vilified. Of course, can't forget that.
That's a good thing. I consider it a buff.
And then I'm going to use my last movement without upgrading my armor to use the cap. I'm just going to step into the railroad. Which, unfortunately,
you're actually not in the railroad, are you? Yeah. That's the next tile over, isn't it?
No, it's this one here.
I thought the railroad is the one with the DNA symbol on it.
No, it's the one that has the summoning symbol in it. Which this is
right, it is the top one, yeah.
So I'll try and fight that. I'm pretty sure I can win this fight. It is only
head or legs.
Head or legs, power 1.
Yep.
That'll do it. I take 0 damage because of my armor. This armor is actually super nice. I didn't realize how good it was. This guy's dead. I gain 1 experience, which levels me. Whoop.
How dare you murder them?
However,
so A or
XP
so I've got to take an agility
guy.
perk. Since I've already got agility, there's no point in taking the tile. That's this one. So either sneak, discard to sneak until the end of your turn. Enemies in your space do not prevent you from performing actions. Additionally, enemies with aggressive do not fight you when you move into their space. Or action girl / boy, discard to perform 2 additional actions. I'll take that. Cool.
You done?
That's my turn.
Right.
Ooh.
Now, fighting something isn't an action, is it?
Oh, sorry. Actually, no. I'm wrong.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to immediately discard this and get my other 2 actions. Sorry.
So how come Beanie fought something straight away?
Because it's aggressive. It has the aggressive icon, which is the lightning.
No, the star.
Yeah, it has aggressive.
It's aggressive. If you look at it over here.
Okay. No, carry on. I know what I'm doing on my turn.
So yeah, I'm taking 2 more actions because that card. I will. Let's see. I'll use an action in the railroad to do that objective, which moves the railroad forwards 2. Gives me 3 experience. So 1,
Actually,
2.
our influence changes, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Oh shit!
So we lose 2.
Yes.
Damn it!
I gain 3 experience and then stage. So 1, 2,
Curses.
3. There's a reason I beelined that. 21 and 125.
Thank you, Beanie.
Oh, that changes my what I'm going
I
to
have
do,
you
yeah.
back, Phil. What's the other thing I have to add there? There's 121. 21, 125,
and 125 and 22.
22. All right. Cool.
I wanted to go kill the last fucking star for all that XP. God damn.
Wait,
I know.
guys,
I know that's
Wait.
what's
Um,
up?
Stage is 21 and 125. You just add 022, just to clarify.
Yeah. That's You can tell by the back of the thing.
Alright.
It shows you which deck it goes in.
Okay.
But yeah, good. Still good spot.
Okay.
And then that guy gets trashed, doesn't it?
Yeah, get rid of him.
Boop. So, disorganized crime and Bunker Hill. Disorganized crime. Emboldened by recent events, crime has begun to grow rapidly. Fueled by a drug trade along secret routes, this shadowy organization is becoming powerful quickly. Objective 1. One of the old patrolling protectrons along their routes may have the records to expose them, so kill a protectron. That's quite nice. You get idolized and an influence.
Which is next to Beanie. Fuck you.
With the right investment, you can show them you're serious about joining the organization. Spend an action in the raid account, which is right next to you, Laurie, and spend 6 caps, which is something that I know Laurie would never do.
Well, hang on. If you become vilified, what does that mean? Does that mean the raiders won't attack you?
Certain cards will. No. It just means
You're also already vilified, Laurie.
Also true.
Ah, right. Okay.
Bunker Hill.
I thought I was idolized with my demonic horns. Well,
no. With the Institute's agents hunting railroad members in the field, the railroad has managed to free a large group of simps, and they are looking for a way out of the Commonwealth. Number 1, locate the simps' safe house before they escape. Encounter a level 3 or higher wasteland area until you locate the simps. That's now in the deck, so that'll be where it is. Or objective 2, find the simps and get them to safety. Encounter level 3 or higher things until you locate the simps. Also, you can basically, it's dependent on when you draw that card, you can make a decision. So basically just keep encountering level 3 or higher encounters. Wastelands.
Son of a...
I've still got 1 move, or 1 action even.
I think I'm going to have to go and fight this thing. That's a hard fight, though.
Step
without any
here.
weapons.
No, I'm going to use a cap, and I'll use my full movement to get there. All right, your turn, Laurie. No, it is your turn.
Well, WTF.
Holy shit.
That Mr. Gutsy fight's a tough one, and I don't have any weapons or any decent rerolls for that. So... I think I'm going to go back to Shit Ruins, as I call it. And that's level 3 or higher. And I guess just use an action to see what's in here. Well, hang on a second. Do I still have... I've used my XP thing. Okay, use my action to check this place out. Buy me dem synths.
Which one? Sorry, where it was? Oh,
CIT Ruins.
Cool.
I'll look away.
If Flesh and Bone is no longer staged, trash this. Flesh and Bones is no longer staged, so boop.
Oh, okay.
It's alright, you reveal another one. So there is a movement inside the structure. You're ready for a fight, but relax as a figure appears and hails you with a friendly wave. You've got objective 1. Work with her to search for loot. Perception or charisma 4. Number 2. She likely has the best loot. Kill her. Or 3. Ask the strangers to join you.
I don't need any extra companions. I've already got 1. Not a good one, but I'll go for the PC one. Help her find loot.
Right, so roll perception, charisma 4.
So I've got...
You've got 2 rerolls on this.
2 rerolls on this, right.
Plus, you can use your mentats if you want to get a +1, is that? Or is it a reroll?
Yeah.
Yes.
+1. Yeah.
Oh,
Never mind. Nailed it.
Gets it.
That'll do it. So, succeed. Working together, you find a good amount of supplies. Loot times encounter level, which is 4.
4.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice. So, 1, 2... My god.
You guys and your goddamn loots.
Let me pick up the whole set. Okay. Metal armor.
So you can actually use that along with your Vault Suit as a heads up.
How I can have 2 cards in there, is that?
However, because that's a cheap armor, you can't use Charisma or Agility to generate rerolls while you're wearing that.
Well, that's only Charisma down, so...
Fair enough.
Not really a problem.
So you
now have 2 armor.
now.
You've got as much
Good
defense
God.
as I have in my power armor.
Now I can fight.
You are becoming beefy.
And weapon, pipe wrench, strength. During a fight, if you spend a head result, discard this card. Oh, so if I actually hit someone on the head, then it's used up.
Yes. And you can't actually currently make use of that because you don't even have strength.
Well, I can hold on to it for now.
That's also, yeah, equipping it means that you're not having it in
Piper.
inventory, which is good.
Exhaust to explore an adjacent tile.
I find her thing so weird. She stays with you if you're vilified, but in the game she's like a very
character.
Yeah, she's a good. She's
Why
a good
does Laurie need strength for that?
Because you can see it's got the strength symbol. That means that if he uses it in a fight, he can use strength to generate a reroll. Same as your.
Yeah,
same
but
as
I
your
don't have
Tyrant.
strength.
But that gives you a reroll due to its ability as well. Like if you have strength, you get 2 rerolls,
Oh,
and you wouldn't
right.
have to exhaust it for the first one.
Right, okay.
Well, what I'm going to do now, I've got 1 tile I can move to now still. I reckon I might be able to take on Gutsy, however, I can't move into the previous tile, can I? It's difficult terrain.
Then, no.
Yeah, if you've used one of your movement points, then no, you can't.
So, you can move there and that's
I'm going
about
to go
it.
there, it's my turn. I've got an idea.
Cool.
Not going to say what it is, but
So,
I've got an idea.
my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to use...
Oh, was that one of my items?
Yes,
the
it was.
Barbarian.
Yep. Oh, so yeah, you
so-
have to discard one.
Get rid of Piper, don't need that shit.
Cool, I got it.
Okay, so I'm going to use Preston, which lets
I'm gonna use
me
that
ignore the effects of
turn.
difficult terrain until the end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go 1, 2...
If there is not a
Yeah.
68 or 109 deck, keep this companion when it unexhausts. So
Yeah.
when I
Basically, I
unexhaust
just need
him,
this XP pretty
I
badly.
He'll
lose him as
disappear,
long as
yeah.
68
But I can
is on
fight
the
now,
board.
so that's
So if you
something.
camp, you lose him until there's the deck of that thing on the board, which we're currently in the process of getting because of.
What do you
of
mean
the
until there's
quests.
a deck of that thing?
So this quest that's kind of been hinting at the fact with Vault Dwellers, eventually when we complete that chest quest chain, that'll give us another deck, which is specifically Vault encounters for that Vault. So
Right,
that's what it's
okay.
referring to.
Right, okay. So I can ignore difficult terrain.
Mhm.
So I will use
saying
one
that.
action to move to Pendleton Estate,
Mhm.
and I
Rest
shall
first.
encounter it.
All right, go for it.
So that's
I see
a
you, Laurie.
settlement encounter.
Alrighty. Are you a super mutant? I doubt it.
That's turn.
Okay,
That's
so
me.
I'm guessing you can't do that if you're not a super mutant.
No, that's only if you're Superman.
Okay, so do you want to exploit the Several
really?
super mutants are being used as beasts of burden outside of town. Their masters are cruel, but the plots of earth are ripe with well-tended crops. Do you want to exploit the prosperity in the market, or free the super mutants? SC4.
So you get this one
Charisma.
reroll for.
I'm kind of banking on what the first result is going to let me do, so I'm going to say I'm going to prosper off them.
How dare you?
So you can do up to 4 shop actions, and every time you sell something, you get an extra cap.
And is there a new item that pops out?
Yes, there is. So give me a second. Boop. There is a stim pack on for sale.
Oh, excuse me, you didn't hear a word of that.
So
Maybe
these
didn't
are all
out,
their
did you?
normal
I muted myself.
price, but I can sell things at an additional cap.
So
You
several
can
super
sell
mutants
for,
are being used as beasts of
normally it'd
burden
be 2
outside of
less
town.
than
Their
shop
masters
value,
are
but in
cruel,
this
but
case
the
it's 1
plots
less because of
of
the
each Earth are right with well-tended crops, and he chose
and I can
exploit the
buy
prosperity in the
and
market.
sell
The
up
food
to 4
surplus is left to
times.
local merchants feeling
Yes.
far less stingy. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm going to. So stuff's the price it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Ooh,
Mhm.
I would like
Spend
that.
6 and get the lab coat.
That's fair.
Damn it.
And
Just automatically add a hit on intelligence checks. That's good.
and also that completes one of the quests.
Oh,
Because that was
Which
6
one?
caps at Pendleton Estate. This
Oh.
one.
okay.
So I gain an
So-
influence.
Hold on. This is fair that you did that. This one I didn't properly explain this before, but this is actually you spend 6 caps with the action, and it's just to do that. You're basically
Oh.
paying for bribes. So I'd be willing to say if that's what you want to do, I'd be willing to say we could be backtrack and you not take this card. So that's my bad for not explaining it. So it's up to you if you want to take the shop or take the action.
I mean, at the end of the day, you did get a really good item, so.
I did. I do like that. And I can still do 3 things anyway, so actually. I'm going
Sorry for
to-
not explaining that properly.
No, you're alright. I'll sell the day tripper for 2.
Cool. I'll keep track of your cell caps. So 2.
I think I'm going to sell the steak for 2 as well.
Okay, so that's 4 total right now.
Wait, why is it a -1?
Because it's the sell price is typically -2, but because of the effect of the card, it's only -1.
Ah,
It's
okay.
basically getting 1 extra.
I think I want to keep the rest, so I'm at 4 at the
Yep.
moment.
There you go.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, and that is Turbo's turn.
Hello. I do 1 movement. I'll do my second movement in a minute, but first I'm going to use my second action to explore this thing.
All right, what's that? It's a
Where's
Wasteland
that?
Encounter 1.
Oh, what about this thing here?
What are you looking at? Oh, sorry.
Mine.
That just gets put on the bottom.
Does it make a difference? It has a star in the top left.
Nope.
No, that just. I
I am loyal to.
I think that means that it's in the base deck. It's one of the
right.
base ones in the original 8.
So
Right.
Turbo's doing a wasteland encounter.
Yes.
Yes,
Draw me a
so-
card.
Do note this isn't a level 3 one.
Yes. So if you get the simps, then it's whatever
know.
the level 1 thing is.
A valuable asset hangs from the ceiling of a large room. Debris and green light surround it. Huh. You're pretty sure this is some sort of trap. Flip the top caps card face up.
So it is Radaway.
Haha.
1. You could get in and out quickly enough, you think. AL4.
So is he going to go rush in for a right-away card?
Send someone else in for it. Companion.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3. Search a different room.
Search a different room. I don't need it right away.
Search a different room. Okay, so you gain loot equal to the tier. So
Yep.
1.
There you go.
And you discard the cap card that was revealed.
Okay, what's this? Raider armor. During a fight with an enemy that is... Oh, during a fight when an enemy has a gun,
Ooh.
this is 1 armor. Sweet. I
Nice.
will equip that. Where's
that
that
worked
go?
out very well for you.
Yeah,
If
So
only you'd got it
then-
earlier.
I know, right? So, I did an action to explore that. I've done 1 space of movement. I've got my second space of movement.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go... Give me a sec.
That main road is seeing a lot of use.
Yeah, there's...
Yes, I'll go here. And that's my turn.
Cool. In that case, it's enemy's turn.
Fight, fight, fight!
Boop. Monsters. So this guy flips. It is a Radiant Ghoul, a glowing one. Ooh. So the way they work is, I believe, every time they hit you, they also do 1 radiation. I'll double check that to be sure, but
That
Ooh.
probably
that's
is
what that
true.
symbol, the radioactivity.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
Yeah, you
get
need to fight him,
experience.
Turbo.
Radiation is dangerous, though, to be fair. But critters move. The mole rat is going to go towards you guys. It can get to here.
Oh, he
This
moved
guy
twice.
flips. No, he just goes over this border here.
Oh, sorry, I keep missing that part.
Sorry. Yeah, it's easy to miss. I almost did. And the super mutant is going to move to I am 2 spaces away. Phil is 3
I'm
spaces away,
also-
so towards me.
Oh,
Wait, no, we're both actually the same distance away. In that case, I would say that Turbo and Laurie can.
rain for what it's worth. Oh wait, no, these guys are.
Oh yeah,
closer.
good point. Ugh.
Oh,
God,
Damn
Beanie,
it.
trying to get us killed.
Sorry,
instead
yeah,
of
I
these
really am trying to kill us. I'm
filthy
afraid.
industry lovers.
Sorry, I'm sympathizing.
Institute, not
Oh,
industry.
Institute
He's
sympathizing.
synthesizing. No, get him!
I'm just going to quickly double check the radiation rules for creatures.
Please don't tell me it buffs them.
It definitely gives the creature a buff. When this enemy hits you for any amount of damage, suffer rads equal to the enemy's level. Oh, so you get 2 rads. So yeah.
Good thing it's not hitting us this turn then.
Out of curiosity, what's your thing? Yeah, for each rad you suffer, you gain an XP. So yeah, that'd be 2 XP for you as well, Turbo.
I'm just going to move
All
away
right,
from
my
that
turn
thing.
then. I'm going to. What's the right play here? I'm gonna encounter the wasteland. So I need a wasteland card, please, Turbo.
okay. Wasteland, you said?
Yep.
You approach a section of the structure that doesn't show much loot activity. You wonder why it's been avoided until you hear the scuttling. You have 3 choices. Either rush in and kill the critters, send them after someone else, adjacent survivor, or grab something and run.
There's no one adjacent to
I'll
you,
kill,
so...
I'll kill the critters.
Rush and kill the critters. You step into the den and get ready to clear out the creatures for the good of everyone. Draw and fight
Critter.
a critter, and then after that, I guess you get items times wasteland.
Tell you what, do the fight
Yes.
first, then we'll see what happens
So-
afterwards.
Yeah.
A single power rad scorpion, arms and legs. That should be an easy fight. Watch me fail it.
What's the arrows
Hello?
mean again?
Arrows. There is the top arrow means that it'll retreat. If I fail to beat it, it'll unactivate.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
irrelevant in this case.
Okay, I know what the bottom one is. Just the top, I forgot.
Cool. So I gain an experience. I beat it.
Took 1 damage though, didn't you?
I take 1 damage. Yeah, you're right. Boop. Then what else do I get for that card then?
You get loot times location number.
So 4. Ooh. This loot deck's gone down quick. Pipe rifle, eyebot, water, and water. What else do I get for that? Anything else?
Add 004.
All right.
Some interesting stuff here. Water.
Got it. Ooh.
And then become
Right, okay.
idolized.
All right. So I'm no longer villain. Killing critters apparently solved all my crimes.
Everyone's like, we love you, you killed critters, yay!
Flip
And
that.
then we trash it.
Cool.
Oh,
Boop. All right. Just have a quick look at my items.
Oh,
well, you
Jesus.
just get to keep them, don't you? Unless you want to use them for rads.
What's what?
Unless you want to use them for rad damage, you can get to keep them. I mean, they're done.
Unless I want to use what for rad damage.
The water. Like, unless you want to use your water now.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm actually going to use one of them straight away. Yeah, for 5 hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 rad. That's fine. I'll keep the one.
Can I have some water? Please,
Sorry,
I'm
Turbo.
thirsty.
And the eyebot companion exhausts during your turn. Until the end of your turn, you may perform non-fight actions as if they were in any space adjacent to you. Oh, that's nice. If you're adjacent to an unexplored tile, keep this companion when it unexhausts. Ugh, that's nice. All right. And then my second action, I'm going to encounter again. Why not? So give me another encounter, please, Turbo.
All right.
9 left.
Ugh.
You encounter a rusted and damaged. Oh, it's the high robot.
Oh,
Mr.
Yeah.
Anti-Robot. Warm and far out, dude, dog. Yeah, it says it seems to be running aimlessly. There aren't any people around. So I can either leave the robot and loot the building or reprogram the robot. Intelligence look for.
ooh. Ooh.
Ooh!
See,
says
I
the
read
robot.
I read what this result was last time, and it'd be actually super useful if I could hack it. So I'm going to go for the hack. It's
Okay.
intelligence. What did you say?
Intelligence look for.
Cool. So let's see if I can get. I've got 1 reroll.
Nope.
2. Come on.
I actually hope he gets this.
Nope.
3! Fuck. Oh well, what I get fail.
You are partway into a systems when you hit some kind of firewall. Suddenly, this Mr. Handy is a lot less chill. Draw and fight robot. Then trash
well.
this card.
I guess I get a counter for some XP. I missed a Gutsy, weirdly enough.
Go on, get no arms.
Alright.
Inherit
Come
my
on.
curse. Ha. Inherit
I
my
hate you,
curse.
Beanie.
So I
Fail.
take 1
Fail.
damage.
Fail.
Fail? Why
Fail.
fail? What fail?
Fail.
Me?
Goddamn you. Yes.
Oh, are you trying to go for the robot victory thing?
Yes.
Oh. Yes,
Yeah.
I was out of that. I'm pretty sure if I'd have hacked him, he'd have
Doesn't it stay
killed
there?
something. No. He goes back. Creatures you draw due to quest go back into
Did
that.
you actually kill it then?
Nope.
Oh,
Completely
thank
failed.
fuck.
So unless it says otherwise.
This is trashed now as well.
Cool. Boop. So no, I didn't kill it, so I don't get the quest.
Oh.
But yeah, I was hoping that I'd be able to hack it, get it to kill the Protectron for me, so I could complete 2 quests. Like there is a specific killer Protectron and a specific killer robot.
Sure
Either way,
is.
that's my turn.
Right then.
That's why I wanted you to not kill it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to.
I am just going to camp. Let's get some XP.
You
Fucking
cannot
campers.
camp. You can't camp. There's an enemy there.
Yes, you're also on a space
Oh.
enemy, so no, you can't. You can move and camp. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Yeah, you can move and camp. This guy's on this space.
Let's just say I camped then moved.
That one.
Well, no, you have to move then camp.
Well, other people
sorry,
in this
okay,
game have
sorry,
camped
okay,
then
yeah,
moved
okay.
already, so...
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize you'd moved on to that space this turn. I thought you'd start your
Right.
turn now. I get you.
Goodbye, Grognak.
Cool. You get into experience, nice. So you're on L. Just off a level.
Yep. That's my go.
Cool. Your turn, Phil.
I think I'm going to just get rid of
I
these guys on my
encountered
turn,
the
fight for some
mistake.
XP.
Alright.
Now, bear in
Is that the
mind,
way I wanted
they're now
to do
tougher.
things? 1 second.
They're now power 2.
That's a tough
Should be able
decision,
to deal with them on my
actually.
turn, though.
Yeah, I'll do it that way around.
Where is he?
So yeah, I'll encounter the space.
Cool. That's Laurie's to read then.
Oh, all of the the people's icons have actually changed colour now. How'd you do that?
I changed mine and Beanie's. I don't know which one's you and Turbo though.
That's me. How'd you do that?
What?
No,
Oh
don't.
god.
Oh my god, Laurie.
Doing things at the same time is a bad idea.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Wait, what icons changed?
Oh, god damn, we're trying to... Okay, so I've got the
I'll
creature.
let you do it.
He was here.
God.
This guy was here. Laurie was here.
How'd you...
Seems
Oh,
moving.
thank you.
Oh, you changed the
Can I just
colour.
point out that's so much easier now?
Yeah, that is actually super useful. Thanks,
Should
Phil.
probably be doing that right at the start of the game. Okay.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
that was a thing.
I
Admittedly.
Yeah, I
Cool.
only just noticed it.
How
was
did you
a
do
thing
it, by the
do.
way?
If you right click and then there's a colour tint option.
Oh, yeah. Good call. I see. Nice spy.
Right then.
So I've just made it the same colour as our names.
Yeah.
Okay. Carry on. What are you doing?
So I'm encountering the space.
So yours
It's a
to read,
settlement.
Laurie. It's a wasteland, isn't it?
No, it's a settlement.
No, settlement. Sorry. My bad.
It's Pendleton Estate.
Okay, there is a small gathering around the various traders and mercenaries here. You shoulder your way through the other wastelanders to get a look at the goods. So, do you want to go shopping as normal? Or try to steal an item from a display, AL4? Or look for better deals than these?
I want to look for better deals than these.
Okay,
These are all trash.
nothing that's on offer looks very appealing. Choose and discard cards from the shop equal to house thingy, and draw replacements, then shop once.
3.
So pick 3 and discard them and then replace them. Or pick up to 3.
Next, it's level 3 area, that's why.
So let's get rid of Addictol.
Wrong discards. This one.
Oh,
Sorry. My bad.
Oh, because I actually put my stuff in the wrong place then, didn't I?
No. These guys are. The borders are the right. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Oh, because I discarded my... Oh, because it's not a shopping item, never mind, that's
no.
why.
Stim pack. Oh shit. Not that. Stim pack. And.
Surprised he's not chucking out right away, because he
You
does
can
not
only
need
have
it.
one piece of
Armor,
stuff,
yeah.
armor.
Unless you have something specific like Laurie's Vault suit that says otherwise.
So let's get rid of the hazmat suit.
That's cool. So, 1. This guy gets pushed to the right. 2. Ooh, and 3.
Ripper. Haha, let it rip.
That'd be good for you, Turbo.
Mm.
So Protectron is exhaust to give you 2 armor. Singe Duster during a test that uses agility or luck, add a hit. And Ripper is a strength agility weapon. If you roll the arms, you may spend 1 reroll to change a die to match that result. That really is for you, Turbo.
Yeah.
It actually helps you get the arms specifically.
He'll kill a robot with it.
That might.
Is there not an extra card that comes out as well if I'm
Oh, yes, sorry, if you are shopping. There is. So push these guys there, and boop. Nick Valentine. He's wants to choose an enemy within 2 spaces of you. Move the enemy 1 space in any direction.
There no level 3.
It's a charisma item.
So that right away is going to disappear at the end of this as well.
I'm not sold on any of them, really. I like the Ripper, but I can't afford it.
Mm.
The Duster's also not terrible, but again, I can't afford it.
How much have you got?
I've got 4.
So you're not getting anything?
I don't think I can afford any. I could pick up the companions, but Tectron isn't bad, actually. It doesn't cost me anything to get him, does it?
No. It's just the as long as you have the thing. All right, which means actually right away sticks around.
Can I actually pick up Nick as well?
Yeah, go for it.
There's no reason
Oh,
not to,
damn.
because I've got the inventory space.
So we actually restock the shops because it was the shop action. Boop. So, oh well, technically this isn't available to you yet, but when you're done shopping, it'll be there.
So I'm now done shopping.
Yep, and that was your first action, I want to say.
Yes.
Right, get rid of the card.
Oh, this goes back in
it's
the
not
thing.
trash, so yeah.
And then I will do that whole thing again.
So, Laurie?
Okay. 2 kids are playing a card game called Synth Netrumor. That's my favourite game, you tell them. I haven't played it in years. One of the kids squints up at you and says, yeah? How we play a game for caps? So, you can either tell him you don't remember the rules and go shopping instead, or accept the challenge, IL4. You can beat some kids
I'm
at a fucking board game, right?
Taking that. I'm beating those kids at a card game, showing them who's
Go for it.
You got a lab coat and
I've watched
everything.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I know children can't.
Believe in the heart. Believe in the heart of the cards.
No, heart the dice.
Ooh.
So, for what it's worth, I've got my lab coat, which means during a test that uses I can add 1 hit.
Yep, so you need to roll 3 on the dice, and you've got a reroll as well.
And I've got a reroll as well, yeah.
Okay, I think he's got this.
Oof.
1.
Good thing you got the reroll.
Come on!
The only reroll on the
No!
one. Why didn't you reroll this one out of curiosity?
Because
It's
what
1
difference does it
reroll.
make?
You can reroll any number of dice.
Oh, I will have
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not... Also the tile.
Yes, sorry.
That's 2, so it's fine.
I
So,
failed
yeah,
you
4,
fail.
so... Alright, you failed. He traps you with a grub hole so fast you can actually feel the sting of defeat. Lose 3 caps.
Oof.
You failed to beat those kids at the card game, Phil. I'm sorry.
You didn't believe in
Loser.
the heart of the dice hard enough. You failed.
And that is your turn
2,
now.
and
Oh,
Influence
that's
3
annoying.
for
It's not
Beanie.
shot, but
Everyone's
well.
influence is going up and down all the time, aren't
I guess you'd have seen another item.
Yeah, but I'd have also had enough caps to buy stuff if I wanted to, is the main thing.
Oh,
So-
if you'd have actually won from it, possibly,
they?
yeah.
If you'd actually, well, also if you'd actually just used all your caps on something, like lose 3 caps, like sorry kids, I ain't got shit, and then just like leg it.
Become vilified. All kids hate you now.
So that's
You're not welcome to
actually
get a lap like.
me done then.
So Turbo.
Okay then. Let me see. I need
Big
help,
purple ogre.
so I camp again.
All right. That super
1,
mutant is coming for you, by the way.
2, 3. I don't care. Do I get another well rested or just have 1?
No, you
You
just
can only have 1.
So that's 1 action. Then I use an action to move here, but that's it.
All right then.
That's as
Beanie.
far as
Oh
I'm
no,
going.
enemy turn.
Let's see what they do. Boop. It is the railroad first. One of them's going to attack you, Laurie. He
Even though
moves
it's
onto your space.
Oh, yeah, okay. So it
Damn it, I'm actually
is
not trying to put them on you there.
2 in head and legs.
Yeah.
Don't know
Yeah,
what
they're
that was.
2 power now. They've moved up. Moved up in the world. And that's 1 head, 1 hit to
Can I
you so
reroll
far.
anything?
You've not got strength, so no.
You do have armor at least, so you take 0 damage.
That is true.
So yeah. So at least you don't take damage, but you don't kill him. Now
Right
it
then.
is the robots. This guy is going to move towards you, Turbo.
That's
He
fine.
actually gets a shot on you as well.
Wait, he moves twice?
Moves
oh, wait,
once.
No,
notice that.
Again, this border always tricks us.
Yep.
Um,
So I'll take
so
1
take your
damage,
attack.
but I have armor, so I don't take that extra damage.
Humans.
So I need to roll, and then stuff happens. I need 2 arms to kill him.
That's 1 arm, unfortunately. You take
Only
2
1 arm.
damage.
Take 2 damage.
I like having armor, I have to say.
It is it's then the Protectron, which I can't pronounce apparently. Steps up here, moves towards me because I'm nearest. Is not quite on me yet. Is that all the robots? Yeah.
Humans now.
Humans.
Humans.
This guy flips. This guy flips, and that's all humans done.
Alright.
That's enemies. So my turn.
Yeah, that's not
I'm going to
humans,
exhaust my eyebot so that I can affect things in adjacent squares. And I'm going to spend an action to attack Protectron. I really can't pronounce it, guys.
Protect
Gonna kill
Tron.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm struggling. I'm also going to
Oh,
spend
no.
a cap so I can use my...
It
pipe
just
rifle,
gives
so I
him
should-
influence.
I said
Damn
that
it!
as I
For
was
some reason I
wrong,
thought that helped the institute then. Oh, well, never mind.
So no arms there. P and A. So I've only got 1 reroll with this crap.
Can I just check as well? Is it a free action to switch out which companion you're using?
On your turn, yeah.
Right.
You can't do it like midway through something. So like you can't be in the
Yeah,
middle of
that's
the roll and
fine,
say
yeah.
I'm putting this on. Ooh. Okay, so I failed to kill him, and I take 2 damage negated to 0 by my armor. I'm going to use my second action because this eyebot lasts all turn to do the same thing. Spend a cap, so I've got my pipe rifle,
Mm-hmm.
and let's do this. Come on, 3 arms. You can do this, Beanie.
2 arms.
Come on. Boom!
Nicely done.
So that's 4, which is 2 damage to me, and I get the kill.
What'd you kill? Ooh, the
So,
Protectron.
I get 2
Yeah,
experience,
and he
which
gets
is
the
me,
influence.
Why did you need 3 arms?
because he's got defense. You see that little defense symbol?
Right.
shield.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
right, yeah.
so you gain
Hello?
2
Excuse me.
influence from 2 different
Hold
objectives.
on. Lots of things happening here. What's that?
Restless science.
So the Protectron, I gain an influence. I've become idolized, which I already am. Then stage 126, add 127. So on 4 influence, 126 and 147.
126 and 127.
Oh, sorry, 126, 127. So 127. Oop, sorry, Phil, put that in your hand again. And 126.
Wait, why are you drawing those?
Because I've just done a quest.
Do you want to take this out?
You've
of my
also
hand?
Precious
done
now.
Edge of a
I've
Knife.
done 2 quests, yeah, I know.
Do you
Um,
want to take this out of my hand?
Sorry, Phil.
So I don't know what you were doing with it.
1,
So
2, 3.
God damn. Really? Come on, game. There we go.
All right, and now the other quest, Edge of a Knife, stage 139, gain an influence. Boop. And...
Wow, you're on
139.
5 influence.
Yeah, and that's not including my agenda cards in my hand.
Oh yeah, he still doesn't know his agenda card is. Fuck.
On the hunt. All right. So, 2 new quests. This guy gets trashed. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Okay. In the shadows. Driven back into the shadows by information uncovered on their drug trade, the criminals are on the run, but more dangerous than ever. In the dark corners of the waste, they lurk just out of sight. This is the final part of this quest. The objective is hunt down these remaining criminals and bring them to justice. Encounter the wasteland encounters until you locate the criminals, and you just get an influence for that. On the hunt. The Institute has sent one of its elite coursers to the wasteland to recover its property. They would be eternally grateful and pay well if you would help secure it. Place a quest marker in your space. This is Olivia. So downtown Boston. Ooh. I'll shift a little. Whilst this guy can go away. So I was in the same space as Olivia, gain action, test charisma 1, move Olivia a number of spaces equal to the amount of hits you get by which you exceeded the test. I can lead Olivia to the Corsair, which is in the super mutant camp.
Which we haven't found yet.
Which we've not found. Or I can kill the Corsair, go to the super mutant camp, draw, and fight a human. Okay.
That seems weird to me because you have the exact same result in either case.
What do you mean?
As in, you get an influence either way you go. You get the same.
It's basically different ways to complete the same.
Yeah, because if you're not a fighter, then you can kind of avoid the fighting part.
I assume that 140 will have a bit of a difference in it, Phil. Like I assume that 140 will be a generic start, but a variant
Why
finish.
do we have 2 triangles now?
That's supposed to be on the quest card. Sorry.
Oh.
Just so it's representative of what it means on board.
I see.
Oh.
Right.
There we go.
And that's my turn.
All right then. Do I get attacked straight away, seeing as that's an aggressive card in my space?
No, it's only when you move into the same space.
Okay. Well, first things first. Let's kill a stingwing. My first action.
Nice.
So 2 head and torso.
Yep. Oh, I actually forgot to level on my turn. Apologies. That's lots of things happen at once.
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah. I actually don't think I've shuffled since last time, so I got the same draw. So I'm gonna.
Let's see. -1,
yeah.
-1. Take
So I get a intelligence perk,
1 damage.
which would be this guy. Gun nut, discard at a shop to gain a weapon item from the shop or from an discard pile. Nice. Or Swift Learner, discard to level up. Keep both special tokens. If you gain a perk, you cannot choose Swift Learner. Ooh. I'm immediately just use Swift Learner to level up and gain both things.
Oh damn.
That's nice. That's not shuffled again. Sorry, it's really hard to tell when these bags are shuffled. There we go. Ah!
Nah.
I don't gain a thing though because of it, so that was a waste. Oh well. Your turn, Laurie.
Okay, so I already rolled the dice and I already killed the thing, but I took 1 damage.
Cool.
So that thing is gone. I gain.
You gain 2 experience.
2 XP.
And immediately.
So 1 and then
Repairs.
2. So I level up.
Nice.
So choose things from the bag. 1, 2. So agility. Or
hang on a sec.
intelligence.
I think I get a negative for something here.
You
A
can't
doesn't
use
generate a
agility.
reroll, so I don't want the A, I want the I.
Go for it.
Right. And then I'm going to use my second action to... Hang on, did you move the little bug? Or was
That's a new one. That's the unactivated
Next
one.
action, fuck you, Railroader, attack you. And you are, let's see...
Power
Power
2.
2.
Head or feet. Head or
Alrighty.
legs. That's a head and a legs. I'll do it.
Yep, and 0 damage because of my armor.
Yep.
2 sets of.
Nice. So you gain 2 experience for that. However, unfortunately, the quest that was relevant to that is done now.
I know, I did it for the experience.
Yep.
Because I am way behind you guys on the experience part of things.
That's fair.
And that's my turn.
Cool.
Eesh.
So Phil.
Like, I needed
So I'm
that.
just looking
Like, let's see,
quickly.
I've got 4 letters, he's got 4. I'm catching up with Phil, although he's nearly leveled up again.
I'm going
He's got 3, I'm ahead of
to
Turbo.
camp.
And Beanie, he's way far ahead. He's more used to this game than we
So
are.
my
I'm not
health's
surprised if
max
he
again.
wins.
I'm not bothered about that. Untapped him. I'm going to discard the magazine to gain 2
And he's leveled
and
up again.
level up. And also gain 1. And I figure out where I go. A and C.
So you're
I
choosing
have
one and
both.
taking the perk card relevant to it. So
Um,
A is these, and C is these. Wait, is there only one for charisma?
Apparently.
There you go.
is this?
Oh
the
no, that
charisma?
one's, yeah. I just didn't pile them right.
So, what are you going to go for? Inspirational. Discard to remove a companion from another player's inventory or from a shop and add it to your inventory. Then unexhaust each of your companions. Ignore the unexhaust conditions.
Yeah, I think that's the best of the lot.
Extra 2 actions. Yeah, it's gone now. Okay.
And I.
So he went for
one
discard for 2 additional
I
actions.
want to level up.
His base taking another turn.
So I've got 1 action at the moment. So just let me think for a second.
No rush.
That would be.
Wait, why did you gain an extra 1 XP?
Because I was there and I gained 2 XP.
Ah, right, okay, never mind. Just got a bit confused there.
I don't think I can do everything I'm wanting to, because that would be 1.
I mean, hell, you're taking an extra turn, so
2,
basically.
3. I still can't do exactly what I'm wanting, is the thing.
Oh dear.
Unless,
I mean, if you get confused, I will take those extra actions if you like.
I've got
I'm fine with this.
No, I'm not confused. I'm just saying I can't do what I'm wanting to do. Unless I do things a bit differently, maybe.
Always explore another tile.
2. I don't want to explore another tile.
We haven't done any exploring in like quite a while.
Yeah, it's because
I might be doing on my turn.
You get to a point and you realise if I explore, that means there's going to be more creatures that try and kill me.
See, I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with doing more fighting. I need the XP.
That is also the other side of thought.
Like, I was kind of annoyed that
there's floating bags of experience moving around.
Yeah, I was actually kind of annoyed that the star moved into my square because I was hoping to just like get a free fight by moving into the farm. But oh well.
Well, you got the free fight when it moved into you, to be fair.
Yeah, but I couldn't kill it.
Also true.
Okay, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
IL test.
Alright. Yeah, go for it.
IL test?
Do I want to do that here, or do I want to...
Oh, this one.
Yeah, let's do that here. So
settlement.
it's IL4, I've got
IL4.
one
So you need to roll
reroll, and I
3.
can add 1.
Okay, this is going to be a tough one, but
See if you get it.
you can literally just add a +1, so...
That's 1, well, 2 so far out of the 4.
And then my reroll.
Nah. You're not got it.
I'm going to... I don't like doing this, but...
Can I do that? IL? I mean, actually, I can.
Yeah, I'm going to discard to take my 2 actions
Alright.
now. I'm going to attempt
you
that
don't use them.
again.
If he doesn't get this, I might go for it. So in other words, he's going to get it.
That's 3.
2.
Oh my god.
I'll go again.
There we go.
I feel like going again is the right call there. Like, you've already gone in
Yeah.
for the penny. You may as well go for the pound.
Oops.
I love it when people get the tiles. Oh my god, so you've got 1 reroll. 2 dice to
See
get
what I
1.
mean? He's going to get this.
Hey,
There we go.
I didn't even need my +1 for that. So I gain 1 influence.
And trash the card.
Yeah.
And we
Add 071 as well.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's not staged, that's just add,
That's
isn't
Vault 84.
it? Ooh,
You need to encounter Vault 84 to get that one.
nice.
Yeah.
So
really want to put it over
you
there,
add
then?
your influence? Yeah, 'cause it's an encounter deck.
Oh.
We weren't supposed to put that deck out. That was the other option.
Was it? Oh, wait, what?
It was 074.
Sorry, I'm just undoing a second.
Oh god.
Ooh, you made me worried then. I was going to say, if you just reset the entire game.
No, I undid. It's just the one.
Did you? I don't see it anywhere.
Sure did.
It was 074. That's the card you
Yeah, it
need
was
to
just-
draw.
Yeah, it was just add 074.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
is
but
that
it
not?
wasn't add. It wasn't add.
Tell you what.
That was the other one.
All right. So what was was it? Just trash it then?
Yeah, it was
It
074
was
and
trash,
trash.
and it was add 074.
Yeah, I keep telling you.
That is 074.
Yeah.
Just put there. That's
No,
074.
that's deck 84, isn't it?
That's deck 84, but it's card number 74. Card number 74 is
Well,
Vault
the other,
84.
well,
Look.
the other option said add in
Oh.
add deck 84.
That's 71.
Yes, this is 071, so this is just... Oh, wait, it's 74. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm being an idiot. Ignore me. Sorry,
Ugh.
I'm apparently just... I did not mean to do that. Oh, well.
Was it 74 we were supposed to...
Yes,
Yep.
74.
74.
Heard that number being said
Only
like
so many
8
times we can say
now,
the same
so
thing.
I definitely remember it.
So, how's everyone in chat doing? It's still really fucking hot, even though it's been raining outside. It's been so goddamn hot.
74. Sorry, it's going to
Mosquitoes
take me a
in
second.
here
It's,
Give them the time.
I accidentally shuffled it. So you guys, you carry on with your turn, Turbo. I'll put this in the
Okay.
deck.
Well, I'm going to actually need to do that
Well,
soon.
Cardo 74 might influence his turn.
Fair point. Was it add or was it set up?
Is
It was
add?
add.
In that case, it
add.
won't affect your turn because it's an upside down card.
Okay, right then. So I'm going to camp first to get more health back. 1, 2, 3. Then my second action, I'm going to search this wasteland.
Okay.
So somebody take a card out for me from the wasteland, since I can't read.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
If at a level 2 or lower
74
wasteland,
again, Sean.
which you're not, encounter the next card, then add this card. So, no, you don't do that. So,
But Beanie, you can't stack that on because you're currently searching. It's a common bug
That's
in
fine.
tabletop.
That's good. That is
Uh,
card 74 this time.
Okay.
oh, so it is actually still...
It is actually a Vault 84 card.
I'm super confused then, 'cause the thing actually... The other
So-
option actually explicitly said add Vault 84 deck, from what I remember.
Look, if that's Cardo 74, let's just continue playing.
Yeah, that is card 74. I can guarantee it. In fact,
Anyway,
there you go.
you are
Go on,
caught in the
Phil.
middle of a firefight. Synth soldiers are systematically advancing on a small hand of railroad members defending a group of huddling people.
Mm-hmm.
1. Help the Institute. Draw and fight railroad.
Okay.
2. Help the railroad. Draw and fight the Institute.
Mm-hmm.
3. You can't afford to be caught in the battle right now. Run the other direction.
I'm going to help the Institute since I'm totally best buds with them.
Draw and
All
fight
right.
railroad then.
High five,
Okay.
Turbo. Wait,
So
no, you've got
it's-
radiation on you.
Hmm?
Keep away.
Power 2, head or legs.
Head or legs, eh? Okay.
It's not arms. You should be fine.
So I need 2 head or legs. Okay.
There you go.
That's 2.
Legs.
Good luck.
So I've got... Oh, cool. It works. Yay.
2 damage.
2 damage, yeah.
Okay.
And
Succeed. You easily eliminate the rebels and decommission the escaped synths. Complete objective 1 of Bunker Hill.
Huh? What's that?
so that is the Institute
That's
gets
this one.
2. Ooh,
Oh boy.
worrying.
Oh, I did a good thing. Yay!
Yes.
And
influence
stage
goes
24 and 157.
And then trash this one.
Again, that'll take me a second because reasons.
So, is
So
it
what,
more
if-
than...
Beanie, just as
Mhm.
a thought, can you not just hit the reset button on that deck?
I'm terrified if I do that, it pulls the rest of the stuff out of the other decks.
Okay.
Yeah, just look for it.
So
So,
if you guys want to do the enemy's turn while I'm doing this, you're welcome to. Oh, if Trevor's got another action.
Let's see. I camped.
the objective...
Then I
There's
did
one in
a
Bunker Hill.
searching with Bob. Sadly, it wasn't items. I really want more stuff so I cannot be flimsy. I suffered so much damage because that stupid robot. That's my turn, basically.
So,
Right.
what's Bunker Hill then?
There's
Bunker
this
Hill's
thing
the
over
quest that
here.
was done.
This one
Yeah,
here.
it's this guy here.
Oh. So look for 24 and 157, then trash
Yeah,
this one.
24's out. I'm getting 157. If you guys want to advance the enemies, you're welcome to do that while I'm just searching this.
So we-
Oh,
second.
So-
attempt that. So,
so
I
we
draw
don't
an agenda
read 24.
card, right?
Yeah. And it's
I
don't
draw an
read
agenda
24.
card. I draw an agenda
that's
card.
24 there. Sorry, people are speaking. What, Laurie?
We don't read that card yet.
Well, we will, but I'm still looking for the other card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I'm putting it in the right place.
So yeah, you pull an agenda card, Turbo, and it's the going left to right. The
Okay.
symbols activate.
There's no railroad, and it's just a monster. So he moves closer to the someone.
It'll be the nearest person. So
Which is
Hello.
Phil. Actually, no, hang on.
It's
No,
me
it's
or
Beanie.
Phil. So
It's actually
both-
Beanie. Beanie was in the adjacent square.
No, I'm not.
Oh, wait, no, you're not.
I'm in this one here. It's just unfortunately small.
Okay, that's
So-
2
Well, I
away,
mean-
but that's difficult terrain, so I'd say you'd go
It's
for
also
Beanie still.
2 away
That's
from
also
the-
fair.
Yeah.
So here's towards Beanie.
I'd agree that it'd avoid the difficult terrain in that case. That's fair.
Okay.
And that's the only one.
Yeah.
All right. So give me a second. I will need to just finish swearing to my turn, obviously. Oh my god, I regret shuffling this deck so bad.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't get the feeling that Beanie's just got this one card that he'll like
There we
look
go.
like he's near to like winning the game. He'll be like, boom, insta bonuses, win.
If I do it right, maybe. I've got 2 cards in my hand, in
Fucking
fact.
called it.
All right. Derailed. With the railroad weakened by its recent defeat, the Institute has deployed one of its dreaded coursers to deal with them once for all. Place a quest marker at CIT Ruins. This is an Institute courser. Railroad move towards the courser instead of survivors. At the end of each round, remove railroad from the courser's space. If there are no railroad in the courser's space, move it 1 space towards the railroad instead. Lead the courser straight to the railroad headquarters is one objective. The one is things are falling apart. Pay to smuggle out as many simps as you can before the end. Ooh, spend 8 caps in an action in a settlement. Ooh. As
We
a heads
get
up,
4 for this.
if that's but that also ends the game. You've got to remember at that point because that's going to get them to the end of the track. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
to
Well,
get them into
in
the
fact, you
track.
only get 2 points for that because they can't go higher than the faction limit. The other one,
But then we all lose, don't we?
Yes.
if none of us have reached 8, yes.
Oh dear.
Can't touch this. Meitner and Somerville have been rivals for years. What started as a small dispute has escalated to a violent feud. This time, Meitner has crafted an indestructible bunker, and Somerville is fixing up something she found in the wasteland to bust inside that bunker. 1. Steal the prototype from Meitner. Perception, agility, luck 4 at the Pendleton estate. Or 2. Help Somerville fix up a device. Robco Factory for strength, endurance, or intelligence 4.
Pendleton Estate.
Ooh.
Not really anything we can do from here, though.
Nope, nothing there.
Bill's in the right spot,
can
though.
pretty much go straight for you. All right, now it's my turn.
Oh, you found the Oh, we have found the Robco factory.
Yeah.
We've not deleted this one yet.
Sorry. Boop. All right, I'm going to carry on
Let's delete
exploring
this one.
downtown Boston. Is that delete?
Yep,
Yeah,
trash.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Boop. All right, somebody pull me a wasteland. So Toba, pull me a wasteland encounter, please.
Yes. Oh wow.
Oh, wait.
A few scavengers have gathered their findings and placed them as bets. The first to make it to the far side of the complex and back wins. So you've got 3 choices.
It's an interesting one.
Either join the race, special 6,
Ooh.
or train on the course after they're done, or hold back and take their stuff.
I'm gonna. I've got 5 rerolls on that 6, but that's still.
That's very. You
That's
need
a
to get
6. I've
you
not got
need-
any bonuses, so no.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
need a
train on the course
perfect-
after they're done.
okay. You don't want to risk anything, but the practice after they're done teaches you a few things: 2 experience and loot.
Cool. Is that 2 loot?
1 loot.
1 loot, 2
Alright.
experience and 1 loot.
Cool. A junk. I'll take it. That's 1 less in the deck for Phil and Laurie, who are both holding on to junks, I'm pretty sure.
Did you give yourself 2
They have
XP?
junk in the trunk. Yeah, I've added it. Thank you. And then I'll use my second action to explore again.
All right.
I'm going to go searching, I think, on my turn.
You hear some voices as you approach the site. It looks like some criminal remnants are still at work here, selling jets and kids from the nearby settlement. So you can either bring the criminals to justice, idolized, help them, vilified, CL5, or leave them be and search.
So what's the first 2 options again, sorry?
The first option is bring the criminals to justice, idolized.
What's the second one?
Help them, which is vilified, and that's CL5.
CEL5.
In the shadows.
CL.
That's the...
I'll
that's
see.
what we're
In
looking
that case,
for.
I'll bring them to justice.
Okay.
So what do I do?
Give me a sec.
You want me to read it?
Go for it, Laurie.
You rush
Think
in and
Taylor's just
interrupt
second.
the sale of the drugs. They are not too happy and aren't going to come with you peacefully. Complete In the Shadows. Draw and fight one human. Add this card.
Alright, so I'm fighting a bounty hunter. Arms and legs for 2.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got
Welcome back.
people asking me questions.
No worries. I've killed him. So that's
Oh,
2
nice.
experience, 1 loot. And that's a junk. Excellent.
Oh, nice one. Mr. Lucky.
Yeah, that's really good. I get an influence for that. I'm
Influence
going to use my
6. Hmm.
going to use my junk immediately.
Oh,
And get that. I'm going to get the Gek, which I believe is in here still. Yes, it is. That allows me to get an agenda card.
here we go. It begins.
Let's see.
Wait. Oh, you put it in your hand, didn't
Cool.
you?
So this goes up because I've got another agenda card. That just goes up automatically. I'm
my.
1 off winning.
wow.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, I don't have any in my card in my hand that give me anything.
Enemy beanie. Enemy beanie.
And then
I'm nowhere
let's
near
see,
winning
so
this one.
gets trashed. Yeah.
It
Wait.
just doesn't hit add this card.
Oh yeah, so this can just keep happening apparently. So, wow, that's
What in the shadows?
interesting. Yes, that's
No, in the shadows is gone. It's complete it, but you can add this card back into the deck,
Yeah.
so you can keep fighting them, but you won't get
So
the
completing-
bonus again.
no. Completing in the shadows doesn't say trash. If you get rid of it, it says trash. So actually, yeah, this is an ongoing quest. You can just keep doing it. You can harvest it.
Oh wow.
So that's a way to harvest influence.
It's a
Well,
pretty
then.
good quest line.
All right, and that's my turn.
So that's gone into Wasteland area, has it?
Yes.
Okay then, well... it's me, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, that's how you harvest influence, then...
I mean, it's 1 card within the top 5 cards.
Yeah, but hey, it's something. I mean, I'm way
Fair
behind him,
enough.
only on 4,
Thought
so...
I'd just
Give
want
me
to
a
let you know
card.
to clarify. So that's me. Boop. Oop.
Cool.
You hear voices. You approach the side. Looks like some criminal remnants are still at work here, selling some jets to some kids from nearby settlement. So you can bring them to justice, or you can
Go
help
for it.
them,
Justice.
which is CL5. Justice. All right. So draw. So you complete in the shadows. You gain an influence. Draw and fight a human.
Yeah. Do the thing.
Shall I draw a human?
Sorry. So it's this.
I'm trying to
one
make
there,
this a
so
5. That's
What?
not a 5. That's not a 5.
Just press the number.
There we go.
Just
Yeah,
hover
I
over
was
it.
doing that. It wasn't letting me. Anyway.
Oh, it's
So
because
we're
yours is
fighting.
edged on your side of your thing.
Raider scum. So I need to
Sorry.
actually do 2 on this, don't I? Because he's got armor.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
That is
right.
correct.
So head and torso. That hits. That's kills.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that does 2 damage, which is cancelled by your armor.
And 1
Nice.
XP.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, close level. That's your turn, isn't it?
Unless I want to move. Let's have a look.
You also, for what it's worth, you gain idolized. So,
Oh, yeah.
boop. You're now
Oh,
not
thank you.
notified.
Now everybody loves me. I might as well just stay here and anything can come and fight me if they want. So yeah, that's my turn. Might as well just keep farming for that for a bit.
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
So it's my go.
Yep.
I do the PAL test at Pendleton Estate for this, so I need to get 4. And I don't
Damn.
think I
Got
have
any
anything to
rerolls?
help this.
And it's PAL, isn't it?
Yeah, so I've
You've got
got
an
2
A.
rerolls, but that's it.
Oh, yeah,
I
but you're not
only
adding the 1 this time round.
No, because that's intelligence.
Yeah.
But I've got 2 rerolls.
Yep.
I'm surprised you re-rolled all of them.
I didn't roll any. That was my first roll.
Oh.
So that's 2 so far.
I need 4, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Do I re-roll 2?
See, that's what I was wondering. Because then at least you get to keep 1. Because, I mean, otherwise you're re-rolling for a 2, isn't it?
All 3. It's definitely worth re-rolling that one, obviously.
So for what it's worth, it looks like there's 2 space on the dice that have 0, 3 that have 1, and 1 that has 2, if that alters anything.
Yeah.
Just having a quick look at the dice here.
So you're most likely to get a 1. I think it's just re-roll this one twice and see what happens.
That's fair.
Alright, go for it.
I'll do it.
There you go.
All right. You gain an influence. You gain 4 caps. There you go. Put it in the area.
Stage 158.
All right.
And then trash that one.
Let's get the card first. Let's not make that mistake again.
I mean, I kept telling you repeatedly what it was. Like, I don't think anyone's listening to me, which happens often enough, so it's okay.
I mean, I swear my brain had me getting the right one. It was, which to be fair, it was 171 instead of 174. It's not like a... Oh, there's a huge difference there. What number was it again?
158.
158.
I'm getting confused now. I've got different numbers stuck in my head. Yeah, I don't think I'm anywhere near winning this one. I'm on 5. It's 8 to win, so... He's on 4. He's now on 4. After completing that one. I'm kind of curious what the next card is going to be, though, because it could completely change everyone's next turns, so... Nice if there was like a search function, wouldn't it?
There is, but the search function is for the position in there. Like, it's not like it can search the cards, unfortunately, because cards are just pictures. There we go.
It can search the cards, but the cards have to be named.
Yes.
All right.
And they're not.
Alright, so trash the old one.
Yes. So, break it down.
Break down.
Meitner is impressed by Somerville's prototype. Is this super mutant tech? Interesting. We can easily rig this to blow up in her face. 1, help her rig the super sledge to explode and bring it back to Somerville. Spend an action in the tower to do strength intelligence 4. I don't think we've got the tower yet.
No.
I know you're not at the tower, okay.
No, I'm at Pendleton Estate.
Or leverage Meitner's respect for Somerville to spark a friendship between the two. They give you the hammer, again at the tower, for Charisma 5 this time.
Looks like there's some exploring we've got to do.
Yeah. If you want to do that one, then yeah. I really don't want to do on my turn. So is that your turn done now, Phil? Or was that your first action?
I've got one more action.
All right.
I will encounter the settlement.
And for what it's worth, I have no clue if the tower is red or green. So, Laurie, you need to draw a wasteland, or is it? No, settlement, sorry. Settlement.
Okay. As you go about your shopping, a shady individual approaches and whispers in your ear. Hello, friend. You look like someone who is seeking more interesting fare than what is on sale here. So you can ignore him and continue your shopping, slink away with him, or yell for the guards!
Oh, I
Had this card
absolutely
before.
yell for the guards. Goddamn heathen.
Okay,
wow.
The guards rush over and grab the seedy individual. You've made a powerful enemy. The man hisses at you before he's dragged away. Become idolized. Shop once, add 009 and trash this card.
Looking for the deck for that now. If you want to shop while I'm doing this, this goes into the deck, so it's not going to affect anything.
To shop, I
I think it matters where it goes.
an extra item.
Yep.
Is it an asset card? Yeah, it's an asset
It's
card,
the
isn't it?
asset, yeah.
Well, that's upside down.
Plasma gun.
Oh.
But you ignore the loot icon on enemies,
Yeah.
because you basically just shred them. Interesting.
I also...
My most hated weapon.
Don't want any of that, so this gets trashed.
Cool. All right. Does this guy get
that-
trashed? Yes, it does.
It does. So, did you add 009?
Yeah.
So that's my turn.
Wait,
That
where
was
is it?
2 actions.
Cool. So Turbo.
Where's
Mhm.
009?
09's one of these ones.
Yeah, it's in the deck.
Oh, right,
It's
okay.
not a quest.
Gotcha.
I am going to... Let's see, I'm going to explore this area. So I need a wasteland card, please.
Wasteland. Bill?
What, sorry?
Isn't it the person to your right who does it?
What am I getting? Sorry,
Yeah.
a wasteland
A
card.
wasteland card, yes.
You hear nothing but your own footsteps as you walk through the ruins. It's calm and quiet. 1. Hack into an old register. Intelligence 3. 2. Search for useful equipment. PL4.
I'll search for useful equipment. PL4. And
Good luck.
So you've got 2 rerolls to get 4.
No, I've got PL and I've got well rested.
Hey.
Alright, go for it.
I didn't get well rested the other time.
So I need a 4, is that right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
That's a bad start. That's
nailed
a
it.
good finish.
Alright.
Get 5 loot cards.
Ooh.
Plus, 5 loot cards, yeah, sorry.
He's on 4, so he
finally.
gets +1.
So is it this one?
So on the bag in it.
I only have 1. That's the only
In
one
that
left.
case, we'll shuffle his cards.
Okay. So I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get the other one I pulled out and we'll have a look at these. Let's see what I won.
3
First
caps.
pull of
Come to you.
cards, discard, and I get 3 of them.
I'll go on to you.
Very nice.
Next one, Hancock.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
Exhaust to move an enemy
move
within
as
2
well.
spaces
Let
of
me
you
just add him to
into
my
your space to fight it.
thingamajiggy.
Basically, if you like
You also
fighting,
have a
go for it.
companion, so yeah.
Is that the companion one? Yes, it is.
I mean, you can actually just straight up take these 3.
Water. Oh, thank God. Yes, thank you.
I think you more just put them over here because it was easier to.
Live
when you grab
and
them.
love. When you camp, if you do not have charisma, you can do that. And
You're not a charismatic suit, so that works for you.
Those are
Oh,
both
wow.
very useful for you.
yeah,
You're not
these
in
are,
your own
these
one
are
either.
amazing. Okay.
And also, you'll gain +1 XP for using the water, won't you?
That is
Yeah,
correct.
actually.
For one thing at a time. So, where's my inventory? It's over
So
there.
it's
I
on
need
the
to
right
move-
there.
I need to
Yeah,
move
it's
all
where I
this
put those
shite
steps.
out. I need to move all this shite out the way first.
Yeah, inventory is a maximum space
Mm.
of 4 cards. So that basically fills up his stuff. And he's
2,
likely going to rest on
3.
his turn.
Have they done
So,
this
I've
thing at
done
all?
one singular action.
Derailed. No, we've.
It's
we
every
didn't put the quest
round.
mark on, did we?
At
Yeah,
the
you're
each round, each round, not turn.
But no, yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
was
the
activated
point is
this
you don't
turn, so it's
have
not the end
any-
of the world. But
The point is we
Yeah,
don't have the
you're right.
token on the board is the thing.
it is here. Is that
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
So that's my first action. My second one, because I've got some really good items, I'm going to camp. So
No
1,
surprises there.
2, 3. I've got some of my health back, and I get. What was it? Discard. I get 4 experience.
Well, do one at a time, because the first one will
Oh.
level you, I think. Oh,
That's a
no,
good point,
never mind.
actually. Yeah.
No, the
So
first one won't
it'd
level
be
you.
1, 2,
So the second one will
Be-
get you there.
3.
So may as well put it on the strength, so you finish it off, just because
Oh yeah,
you're not going to get anything before the strength. Cool.
that's true. I'll
So
put
it's
these
one
in the
level.
discard. Where's the discard? There it is. Then I shuffle, draw. Ooh, I'll get endurance.
Cool.
Well, that was good for you.
I believe, unless there's something else, that's my turn, maybe?
Cool.
You
So
You have no
enemies.
actions left.
Exhaust to move an enemy within 2 spaces of you into your space and fight it there. Is that
So,
good?
Railroad and
No,
Big
I
Monsters.
didn't because Turbo was still doing stuff, so I put it back on the top of the deck.
Yeah, that's my turn. So
That's
I
your
was
turn.
double checking what I can do.
So,
Institute Big Monsters
Institute,
robots.
which is this guy. He moves towards the railroad.
Wait, which tile was he in before? It's because they've got a point
was-
on them. It's
he
confusing
was
me.
in this one. So,
Okay,
yeah,
right.
Tell you what, if it helps,
Mhm.
that's a bit better.
Yep.
Robots and monsters. Ooh. Robot is going to attack Turbo. It's to go
Okay.
over there.
I have armor that negates the first attack.
Yeah, he does a automatic hit on you because he's got a gun.
Mm-hmm. My armor sucks to hit. I need to get 2 arms.
See if you can finally kill this guy. Come on, you can do it.
I've got one rested as well, so I might be able to do it. So I need 2 arms.
Hey,
Yes.
there you go. 2
I love
arms.
it.
I take 3 damage, but
Right.
I'm happy that that dude's gone.
And you gain 2 XP.
3.
Where did he come
Excellent.
from?
One,
Oh, it
two,
was actually in the space.
2 or 3 EXP?
Two.
Right, yes. 2 experience.
2 it was, yeah.
Excellent.
Monsters then move, which is this guy. He moves to where I am and
Right.
immediately attacks. So I'll put him there.
This attack's going to be well rad.
2 head. 2 head.
Nope.
That's
There you
one. That's only, well, my armor negates, but I still take 1 radiation.
Mhm.
Actually, no, saying that, I didn't spend a cap, so no, I haven't got my rerolls. Cool. So that's monsters done. Yeah. All right, my turn.
There we go.
I'm going to spend an action to attack that ghoul. I'm going to spend a cap this time to see if I can actually kill him. All my equipment requires me to pay to play.
Well, there you go.
That's 4 damage, though, which is 2 damage and 4 rads. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh dear,
That's
Beanie,
2
you're almost
experience,
dead.
Which levels me. I'm really gambling on this level, basically winning me the game. And it does. I take the L. I'm then going to reveal one of my influence cards. Is one of a kind. If I have 6 special tokens exactly, which I do, I get +1 influence, which knocks me to 8.
Beanie wins.
God damn, Beanie. There you go. GG.
Yeah. Good
So
game.
let's see, what else are the people on? I'm on 5. Beanie's
4.
on 4. Phil's on 4. Okay, well, second place, that ain't all bad.
For what it's worth, I had the opposite of your guys' card, and I also had Explore, which we just weren't doing, so I was never going to get that one.
So yeah, you had the same as me with that one.
Alright. Oh yeah, you did that one as well. That just wasn't going to happen with the way the other 2 were just
No, I
railroading
didn't
it.
think it was either.
I needed equipment because I was just getting my bum wrecked.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think I need to do a lot more fighting. I did far too much just walking around and exploring. So at least if you fight, you're guaranteed to get XP and get
You-
better
I need to
rerolls
do
for
the-
later in the game.
I need
You
to do
really
the
need to do a
opposite.
mix of everything. It is.
So
Yeah.
how do you get agenda cards then?
So the only way that I could find to get them is through Gek, the Gek machine, which is what I used
This is
twice.
what he's on about.
This guy.
Hmm.
Oh, right.
I don't know if there's more than one in the deck of that.
I don't think so. I don't think we ever revealed more than
We
one.
didn't, but we didn't go through it there. There is only one in the deck.
Hmm.
And I don't know if there's any encounters that will also give you an agenda. Bear in mind, this is this is the most basic setup. There's also 3 more settings, basically. There's the Capital Wasteland, the Pit, and Far Harbour.
I have to say, I
which
really
different
enjoyed that
start
game.
quests and stuff. Yeah,
That was really fun.
I can't say enough about how much I love the various mechanics in this game. Like,
I also
This is a
like
good
the
game.
fact that it's one of those games where it's like a lot of like board games, like you need like 4 people plus or something. This is like if you've got 2 people or just 3 people, you can still play this, which I
yeah,
really
if-
love.
one person.
if there is a situation where there is just one person wanting to play this, feel free to ask me. I love it. I really do.
What's the
Okay.
maximum amount of players it can have though?
4. It is max 4. 1 to 4 players.
Okay,
It's really cool. You can
that was
actually
really
play
nice.
that on
There you
as well.
go.
It's
So,
kinda
yeah.
That is Fallout
I'm
on
glad people
tabletop.
enjoyed.
GG.
I'm glad the recommendation was well received. But yeah, I think that's a good place to call it though, since it is 5 past 11.
And with
It
that
is.
said, because I lost,
Hey, Turbo well mad. He's a super mutant.
Ugh.
He did manage to hit with his arms though. He hit the table, so that's
Mm.
something.
God.
But it was
I'm gonna
only a
keep
strength
pushing
2
that
check,
for the next
fine.
1 minute.
Well, actually, wait a minute. To be fair, I did get my personal victory condition. I finally destroyed that bloody robot.
That's fair.
Yeah, well done.
Yay, I am a winner. That was a great game. I'm going to have to actually get the subscribe to that. I may actually play it a bit myself.
As I say, it's very
Yeah.
good. I'm super happy with it. I love unique mechanics like that where you basically build the game as you go.
Could you post the link in Discord?
It's in the master list, as with all my mods.
I'll have to go hunting for it then. Right, thank you all for playing, and good night, everyone.
Yeah, I will also see you all you folks later. So.
Alright, so there you go. Thank you all for watching, and that was a very long game. We've been playing it for 3 hours. That was a long game, but it was really fun. Also, I really like playing the Fallout games. They're super fun, so it's no surprise I also like to play in the board game as well. Alright, so there you go, and the next time I'll be streaming will be, because of course this was actually going to be a Killing Floor 2 stream, but the offer was too good, I had to switch over to play some tabletop. So Wednesdays and Fridays we World of Tanks. I do want to get to play some more of that I really enjoy. I might skip tabletop for that. Like, there's an obsession for tabletop going around at the moment, and I don't think there's a tabletop for World of Tanks, so unfortunate. So I will probably, most likely, 9 out of 10, be playing World of Tanks on my next stream on Wednesday. If not, there's a chance I might play tabletop, but we shall see. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll also get the link for the mod for this game, and I'll put it in the YouTube description when I upload it later. So, good night, everyone.